Hi. Uh, uh, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another. No, I'm not going to do that. What's up, though? Welcome to honestly my first at-home stream in a long time. Let me know if you can hear me, see me, smell me, whatever. But we are back today. We're doing something a little bit different. Honestly, I could have IRL streamed today. What event is even going on today? Nothing really. I have some ideas for stuff we could have done, but we're back this week. We're in the studio. I don't know how often we're going to be in the stewed, I could say. But welcome in Glitch Slayer, Lime, D4. Don't know how often because the whole reason on why I got that IRL setup is so we can use it and stream outside, but we'll be making a return outside on Saturday. But today, what's up? By the way, I can read Twitch chat from home, which is cool. Pokedex on TikTok, this is new. It's been a while since I've done anything on TikTok. But today we're gonna go through my collection. A lot of people have wondered. A lot of people have just asked. Am I like? I feel like I'm like lagging a little. Am I frame rating correctly? I feel like I'm not really frame rating correctly, but I don't know if I can really change that midstream. We're just gonna leave as is. I think we're dropping frames a little. Let me bump this up actually. This will solve it. This will solve it. Let me solve it. Movie recording. Standard. Okay, there. Should be solved. Should be solved. Yeah, much better. Okay. Anyway, we're going to go through my full collection. We're going to break it all down from start to finish. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I think we'll just dive into shinies and stuff, and we'll talk about what I have. This is also just a good video to make because I know a lot of people always ask me what I have, and I kind of go through it in my yearly collection videos, but in a video like this, I think I'm much more able to, I want to say, like, go in depth and really break down what I have. This is way too bright. So we're gonna get right into it. What's up, Jonathan? Pokemon in chat. What's up? What's up, TikTok? There's gonna be another wild area. Yeah, probably will be. Jameson, why'd you stop posting so much on TikTok? I just wasn't really having fun with the short form content anymore, so I stopped. I might come back to it. I've been thinking about it. Don't know if I will though. So we're gonna dive into it. We're gonna start with shinies. I feel like we just do it by number, but let's do it by reverse number because I feel like everybody kind of does it by number. So I do have one shiny Gimme. We did actually get this one during the event. I actually ran my coin bag every single day. Let me know how often you guys ran your coin bag. How are you doing today? I'm doing well, Halizzy. Your first stream, you watch him too. What's up? Welcome. I'm jealous already. You haven't even shown anything. Dofky, what's up? Advice for August in Pokemon Go. Check out my tips video on my YouTube channel. Okay, I did get 2 of those. I also did get a Frigibax. I think I've gotten like 3 or 4 Frigibaxes. I actually traded a bunch of away, but I kept this one because this one is a level 1. We got this one in New York, New Jersey. Dude, my phone stand is actually bugging out right now. So got a couple of those. These are all Clodsires from Calm Days. I don't know how deep I'm going to go into the Calm Day shiny because I feel like you guys all have these as well. Like, does anyone really care? I will say, though, I didn't get a single good PvPIV Clodsire on Calm Day, so I actually ended up powering up a shiny one. This is like a rank 400. It's not even that good, but it is my PvP. I also have a bunch of Annihilapes. This Annihilape is actually sick. It's my shiny 98 Annihilape. I'll actually go through later my shiny 98s, and I'll let you guys. I'm curious your thoughts on which one I should power up. You can't even get the coin bag. Yeah, you need the Switch to get it. TY, I'm glad to be here. Always loved watching YouTube videos. Never stream, so I thought welcome. Hey, welcome in. A lot of new faces here. Good to see people. Ran your coin bag. Got 2 background Gimme shinies. One. That's pretty good, Bren. That's pretty good. I got the shiny Gimme first try. Says they call me Turbo. Bro, go off. Do you have Apex, Lugia, and Ho? We'll get to that. Shiny 98. Okay, so we got them Annihilapes. Those are from Calm Days. I have 1,000 Satoddles. I think these are all from GoFest this year. When I did my... You're going to notice a lot of shinies from in-person GoFest I have because I went to all 3 GoFests this year, so I ended up with like 1,000 shiny Satoddles. But this one... Speaking of, actually, another shiny 98. I've got so many shiny 98s of just the most random shinies. So we just have this random shiny 98 Satoddle. This one was caught in Japan. Dude, that could have been a Shundo. That would have been that sick. What does Satitan even look like, actually? shiny. I'm gonna evolve one of these because I actually don't even know what the evolution looks like. Hey, Astro with the 2. How much will you add me on Pokemon Go? I don't sell my friends list spots. Should I? I don't think so. I don't really know. I've got 17.5 million dust during the dust grind event. Yo, 17.5 mil, bro? Oh my god, that's a sick shiny, actually. Wait, this is actually sick. I've actually never seen this shiny ever. I've actually never seen this shiny. Chat, have you seen this? This is actually one of the most fire shinies I've ever seen. I don't know why I'm so... Okay, but anyway, Shiny 98K. I got some small lives. When did I catch these? These are... Oh, yeah, this is also another Japan Go Fest. I hatched one, caught one in New York. Yeah, 3 of those are Go Fest. Some Pommies. I actually didn't play Pommy Com Day. Well, actually, no, I did. But I barely played it because... Are these all from Com Day? Yeah, these are all from Com Day. Got one Shiny Nimble. Don't know when I got this. Oh, this was in India. Okay, this was probably just... Oh, this was during the bug event. I actually caught this, I think, on the video we shot in India. If you haven't seen that video, yeah, we got the Shiny Nimble. We have, of course, Le Shundo. If you don't know, this is my one of 4 Shundos we're going to go through in this video. Our beautiful Shundo Lechonk. Yeah, never saw that. It would be good for a lucky reroll. We got our Le Shundo. Hey, Liam, thank you for the flowers, bro. Yeah, honestly, if you haven't seen the video of me getting this, I haven't evolved it. I won't evolve it. Ever. Probably. This was a wild caught full odds Shundo off the auto catcher. I have a video called I Accidentally Caught a Shundo if you want to see the full story. What's up, Madison? How's it going? Yo, I saw you rating my Shundo New York City background. That video was sick. Yo, congrats. Yeah, that's one of the better backgrounds, I'd say. I also do have 2 other Lechonks. We have some Dirges from Com Day, Fuecoco. I have 1 Overquill. I'm guessing I just made this evolution for the Dex. Ursalunas. This is actually a really good... I'm potentially debating starting a series where I try to get a living shiny Dex in Pokemon Go, which means 1 of every single shiny. So this will be good to see my gaps, and you guys can ask me if there's certain gaps you're seeing. Ursaluna's Cleavors, I got this one during... This was the raid day for Cleavor. I only got 1 shiny Cleavor. Thought I got more. Any of the IVs good here? Not really. But as you can see, I do evolve a lot of the Com Day Pokemon. Like, this is Ursaluna from Com Day. I will usually evolve and keep a couple with the high horsepower move in case people... No one's really ever asked me to trade them, but sometimes people ask me to trade them, so... You're 6 power-ups away from a Hundo Crownization. Yo, let's go. How are you getting the candy? I guess when the comedy comes back. How do I have so much candy? Okay, storage, I bought so much. And candy because I catch so much. If you catch a lot of Pokemon, you're gonna be able to do it. Okay. Regidrago. This is a remote raid to Tokyo caught in Ottawa in 2024. I'm guessing... Oh, that's actually really good. I'm guessing that was raid to me. This is a sick catch of mine. Shiny background Regieleki. Honestly, didn't even know... I actually went crazy hard for this. This is tagged trade bait. This is not trade bait. I went really hard for this on the research that was out just before GoFest for the Regis. I did... Every time I had the choice, I chose Regieleki because I wanted this. And then I finally got it from the timed research. That was pretty sick. Okay, let's go through my Zacians and Zamazentas. A Shiny 98, which for some reason I haven't tagged and marked Shiny 98. That is a sick Shiny. I do have a tag actually called Shiny 98, so let me put it in there. Okay, let's go, chat. Yo, Cram King, Subdax, I've got it. I didn't see you in Paris. Been waiting for me to for a long time. Hopefully we see you at the next European Go Fest, bro. Is Shiny Shadow Ursaluna rare? Yeah, it's pretty rare. Anyway, Shiny 98 Zamazenta. Background, this is Osaka background, lucky traded. I think I mirror traded this with somebody. Random other Zamazenta. This is a Zamazenta Shiny with the global background, lucky. This is just a Shiny Zamazenta. This is a just Shiny Zamazenta. This is a Is this the New York? This is the New York background from this year. Honestly, the backgrounds, except for Paris this year, everything sucked. This is just a normal one, normal one, normal one, normal one. This is a background crowned form that somebody lucky traded to me that they already fused. So it's fused. Okay, Zacian. We got a normalization, another normalization, another normalization. Well, they're shinies, obviously. That's it. That's all I have for Zacian. Wow, okay. I don't have that many Zacians. Anyway, I'm kind of upset. I ended up trading away my Paris background, Zamazenta or Zacian, so I kind of might try to get myself one of those because that would be nice. Any with Wisconsinese here? Caught a shiny Drifloon on the toilet yesterday. Yo, congrats. Anyway, okay, I have 1,000. Again, these are all GoFest catches, but I have 1,000 of these GoFest with the train. I do think I have a level 1. No, I don't. I also, sorry, the Fallings train. How many normals do I have? I have 2 normals. Bro, if any, actually, if you ever see me in person, I have specials, and you're on my friends list, and it's not too expensive, like, I'll give these away to anybody who wants one. Because, yeah, like, I have 1,000 of these. Okay, shiny Gmax toxicity. I have a bunch of these because if you didn't see, we did a video where we did 90 of them in a day. And the shiny odds, I think, were 1 in 20 during that day. So, really, really high. I have one with the background. I lucky trade this with Billy. But we have shiny Gmax toxicities of each form of Gmax toxicity. This thing looks insane. It's actually so big that, like, it doesn't even fit in. Oh, my God. The animation is crazy long. Yeah, we got the Gmax Tox. Okay, Wooloos. Got a bunch of Wooloos. Don't know if anyone cares about that. We got some Squavits. We got Melmetals. I actually have 5 shiny Melmetals and Meltons. I have a bunch of these, actually. Do you want Ash Greninja in Pokemon Go, says Aiden? Yeah, I would take it. You have 5 of Sableye's 100% IVs. We'll see if I have more 100% IVs Sableyes than you. Sup, Dax? What's up, Swift? Your favorite Gmax? It's a tough question. Probably, I don't know. Okay, we have a Duskmane Necrozma that I just randomly fused. And then we have a bunch of Necrozmas. This is a background Necrozma. This was the global background, I believe, right? And then a lucky Necrozma, a normal Necrozma, another lucky, a normal, a normal, a normal. Yeah, okay. I only have one of these background Necrozmas. Interesting. Got a bunch of those. We got, okay, for Ultra Beast, I actually have traded away a lot of the Ultra Beast shinies I've gotten, but we have a Pheromosa, we have a Buzzwole, and I used to actually have, I think I have Kartana and Celesteela as well, and Stakataka, but I think I traded them away. Pretty sure I traded them away. But yeah, it was tough. Yo, Dax, you see the Mega Dragonite? Yes, I actually talked about it in one of the videos. We need another wild area event. They're definitely going to run one back, Anthony. How do you stack up a bunch of rare candies? Do a lot of raids. You need to free up space. This is a good opportunity for you guys to go through your storage anyway. Tapu Fini, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Lele. I guess I don't have Tapu. What's the other Tapu? Coco. I don't have shiny Tapu Coco. Did I trade that away? I still need to get that. Anyway, Jangmo's from Calm Day. I actually don't even think I played Jangmo Calm Day. A lot of these Jangmos, yeah, I actually don't even think I played Jangmo Calm Day. None of these are caught during Calm Day. These are all my Jangmos not from Calm Day. We have 2 Drampas. We have Bruxish. Oh my God, sorry. Whoa, why do I have so many Togedemaru's? Okay, I just have 1,000 Togedemaru's. Chat. Honestly, Togedemaru, like, the mouse Pokemon for me is one of those, like, most annoying. Like, why do they make so many mouse Pokemon? Can somebody answer me that? Drampa? You can see your decks if you ever got a shiny. Yeah, we'll go through the decks after and we can take a look. Please talk about Dialga, Palkia, and no TM. Dude, I'm already talking, like, it's frustrating. I've passed this on. Before this event even got announced and the details got announced and we knew we were getting an Origin Raid Day, I was telling Scopely and was like, during this event, please allow people to TM on the move. I don't understand the point. I don't understand the point of a move. Like, it instantly makes half your catches not worth it. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually so frustrating. I'm gonna message them right now. Or I'm gonna message them later. No move on Palkia And Dialga. Don't know why they do that at all. It's actually one of the dumbest things. People will raid less, and it's a more frustrating day for people because when you raid and you get a shiny or a hundo that doesn't have the move, it's just frustrating. You know what I mean? Like, it's just frustrating. Yeah, like, okay, you're saying we would raid less if we could just TM, but you still need candies. And the thing is, like, if they're using that mentality, why is that mentality not on every single legacy move ever? Why is it just out of nowhere these random 2 raid bosses can't get the move? Or even, like, you know, I don't know, make it so, like, I know a lot of people have talked about this before, but, like, have an item. Have an item that drops from raids, like the meteorite, that allows you to give that Pokemon that move. You know what I mean? Like, people will still raid a lot because they want the item that lets them legacy that move. Like, just do a meteorite. Just meteorite it. But, like, it wouldn't be called meteorite. It'd be like adamant orb and, like, shining pearl, you know? Anyway, let's continue. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Turtonator, Komala. Let me know if you guys want me to stop on anything. We have 1 Sandygast. I need another Sandygast. Golisopod, a bunch of Wimpods, Passimian, Oranguru. I actually kind of, like, am killing it out here with the shinies in my shiny deck. Stuffle, Morlul, Lurantis, Fomantis. I actually have like almost every shiny. That's crazy. Marini. I guess I'm missing a shiny Marini. That's a shiny I could use an extra one of. The Lycanrocs. I actually don't even know. I've never checked. Do I have a Dusk form? Okay, wait. So this is this Dusk? Oh yeah, this is Dusk form. Wait, this is Dusk Lycanroc or Rockruff. So there's Dusk, and then there's just a normal Rockruff. Okay, well, I have all of them, so. This is actually probably like one of the first times I've actually done this ever. Yeah, I don't have a Shundo without the move, but I have a Hundo without the move. I missed your Pika Shiny collection. We haven't got there yet. We're actually going in reverse order. Cutie Fly. I actually have 3 of the Oricorios. Wait, what Oricorio am I missing? What's the other style? Is it the Bale? I'm missing Bale Shiny Oricorio. Shiny Rockruff is nice, actually. Can we get a powering up Pokemon video soon? I actually could, because I'm at over 10 million dust, so I could make a video where I power up. Like, what am I going to power up, though, chat? We'll go through today. If you guys see stuff that you want me to power up, let me know. Is my audio messed up? Chat saying my audio is messed up? Is this cap? Video soon? I actually could. Is that cap? Is bro capping? I think bro's capping. How many catches do you have total? It would be fun to join your live and just chat back and forth about the game and accounts. Not on TikTok. Join on. We're live on Twitch chat. We're live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok right now. So feel free to watch on your preferred platform. Okay, Crab Brawlers, Vicavolts, Grubbins. The Goose is loose, bro. Should I max this? Level 1? Level 1 Shiny Young Goose. Primarina, Litten, Rowlet, Yveltal, Zern, our boy Zerny. Okay, we got Bergmites. We got like pretty much everything. We got a couple costume Punkaboos here. That's an extra small. No, this is regular, small, XXL. I don't know if we have an XL. Got some Phantoms, Gudras from Comday. I have 5 Carbanks, bro. I don't know why I keep saying bro, but I'm actually I'm the Binker. They call me Mr. Binks. Aurora. Okay, wait, this is good to know. I have 4 Auromoras, 4 Tyrants, and we're getting a Fossil Day this weekend. We're going to play the Fossil Day. But audio's all good. Okay, chat. They were just capping. Bro, they were just capping. Okay. TikTok was messed. Weird. Why is TikTok all messed up? Bro, TikTok's got issues. No, I shouldn't be trash talking TikTok right now. How many catches do I have? I think I'm at 500. No. I don't know, actually. I need to check. Good for you. Okay. Okay. Helioptile, Clauncher. Let's get to the good stuff here. Malamars, I got 2. This is actually a PvP Malamar I used because I didn't really have it. Slurpuff, Swirlix, Spritzy. Only 2 Spritzies. Wow, that's pretty low. We can go through my Furfrou form. So I've been actually deciding to like try to get a shiny of every Furfrou form. There's 9 total. I think that includes the regular. So this is I can't name the form. Is this La Reine? Is this Dante? Don't know what that one is. Is this Diamond? Star? I'm missing the one from Egypt. I think that's it. There was a couple other ones I was missing. Let me see actually, chat. TikTok scuffed for live streams. Furfrou forms. Okay, wait. Let me find out what forms I'm missing. Okay, wait. I'm missing Heart Shiny because I don't... Yeah, I'm missing Heart Shiny. Have Matron. Have La Reine. I'm missing Heart. Kabuki. Heart, Kabuki, Pharaoh. And Debutante? Is that Europe? Debutante form Furfrou. What area is that? Americas. How am I missing this one? Unless this is it. This might be it. Pharaoh. Okay, I'm missing... I gotta go to Egypt, bro. Should we go to Egypt? Egypt, it's interesting how Egypt has actually some exclusive stuff. Okay, I have 7 shiny Panchams. A bunch of shiny Skiddos. In terms of Flabébés, I actually have white, blue, orange. I'm missing red shiny. And... what's the other shiny? Oh my god, chat. Yeah, rename. That's actually a good idea to name these. I'm going to rename these right now. This is going to be a long stream, chat. I hope you're here to hang out, but feel free to pop in and out when you want to go. Okay, wait. This is the Matron. Matron form. I'm almost there. Furfrou, this is the Diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. This one's pretty easy. It's just a star form. That's a Pancham. This is La Reine. My French beauty. Chat, you know I'm French. What is this? This is the Dandy. Okay, wait, I'm straight up missing a local one. So I'm missing one from America, from Japan, and from Egypt. Yeah, I'm missing those 3. Are you gonna see me at the next Go Fest? Okay, I will see you there, bro. I'm excited to see you there. You have shiny legendaries? Oh yeah, I do. Do you think Pogo servers will ever shut down? If the game really died, but it had to be far. Okay, I have 1 shiny Scatterbug. I technically have 2. Oh, this was given to me when I was in a party with my girlfriend. Pokey Girlfriend 21. A Floridian, so I guess this is the Polar. This is a Polar, I think. I had a second shiny Scatterbug, but I traded it away. Man, shiny Scatterbug is... if somebody has like a collection of every shiny Scatterbug form or whatever, like that's insane. If only I was going to Japan soon. I am. I have to get a shiny Furfrou though. Is Furfrou spawning at Vancouver City Safari? The default Furfrou, yeah. So I'm missing 4. 2 of them I can get easy because I'm going back to Japan. No, Furfrou's not spawning at City Safari. When's Fashion Week, chat? Fashion Week is usually in the spring, no? I think it's in the spring. That's not Polar. What is this? This is Florida? Where's Florida? That's like, I forget what region that is. Okay, Talonflames from Comdays, Bunnelbees, Greninjas, Froakies, Delphoxes, Fennekins, all the Comday stuff. We got the Genesects. We got a couple Genesects. We got the Ice Technoblast, regular. I guess like only regular was really able to be shiny for a while now. Are all the shiny Genesects out? I think they're up there. Yeah, Poseidon might have a ton, but I want to catch them myself. I don't need to steal from that. When is the Cheater Thoughts video coming? Tomorrow, 12 p.m. Tomorrow, 12 p.m. It is dropping. I think it's a pretty good one. Okay, shiny Meloetta. Were our IVs good? Of course they weren't. We caught this one in New York with Mystic 7. Literally like not long ago. Man, my finger is like peeling. Fashion Week was January. Someone says I have to go. Yeah, I might cut this down, but I don't know if I'll cut this down. I feel like this is just a chill video to just leave up for anybody who really cares that much. Okay, let's look at my Curums. Well, why is it giving me a tutorial on adventure effects right now? I guess I've never used Black Curum's adventure effect. Okay, we have a 90, this is a really good one actually, a 96 white Curum, or black. This is the Curum with the black and white background. We got a Lucky Curum, Lucky. Pasadena Curum with the background. I Lucky traded that for sure. None of my Curums are good. I still don't have a Hundo Curum. That is a spoiler alert. I do have some 96s and 98s, but I don't have a Hundo. We got 2 Landorises. I actually didn't even know, but somebody pointed out, like, you can get a really cool... You could get... Or I saw somebody with a shiny Incarnate or Therian Landorus with a background. That was actually pretty cool. What's up, the Goat Daxi? How's it going, Ali? Have a Shundo Virizion, nice. I guess we're getting into Gen 5 here. We got a bunch of Reshurums, Zekroms, Thunderuses, Tornaduses. I got all the 80s. Sounds like I'm saying something else. Shiny Virizion. This is actually a traded, pretty high ranking Virizion. I did a bunch of trades for the Swords of Justice for PvP IVs. We got some Tarak. This is actually one of the first Pokemon I ever powered up in Pokemon Go, was this shiny Terrakion. Are any of these good? Oh my god. Wait, I have a Shundo. What is this called? What do we call this, chat? 600 encounters with shiny Scatterbug and no shiny, but 2 Hundos. I still don't have a Hundo. Chat, I'm looking at every chat. I have literally every chat pulled up right now. Curum's Adventure Effect. Curum's Adventure Effect gives a catch bonus when you're catching Pokemon. Like, it makes it easier to catch Pokemon. Iceburn gives a 1.5. Free Shock a 1.25. Okay, this is horrible. Let me guess. I was in a party with Coops. No, it's a UK one though. Okay, we got a level 50 Lucky. This was like a Pokemon that somebody, Janin from near my area, traded to me this at level 50. This is when I was like pretty new to the game. He just straight up was like, yeah, here, have this level 50 Hydreigon. Remember when Shiny Dino was insanely rare? Durant's Heatmores. This is a shiny that's kind of like evaded me. Shiny Volibee, I only have one of them. And it's been a really hard shiny for me to get, to be honest. Curum is a functional. Are you sure? Can I get some confirmation on Curum being a functional Hundo? I don't even have a shiny 98, so. But I'm still missing another shiny Volibee. That's a toughie to get. Braviary, Rufflet, Poniards. These are like, as you can see, a lot of these are lucky because I've been doing a video where I lucky trade until I get a Shundo, and I still don't have a Shundo, and we're at like day 170. And I asked for Poniard a lot because I wanted a Shundo King Gambit. I thought that would be a pretty cool Pokemon to have. We got the Golitz. We got Druddigan, Mienfoo. Only one Mienfoo. I guess this is kind of like a rarish Pokemon to have. Stunfisk, both forms, Excelgor, Shelmet, Cryogonal, Cubchoo, Haxorus. I remember this. This was a random traded Axew at the in-person event. If you don't remember, I made a video called Pokemon Go IRL, and I did an in-person event on there. And it was like a bunch of obstacle courses, and then somebody came up to me after. You can actually watch the clip of me getting this, but someone came up to me after and was like, yo, you just want to do like a shiny trade? Like, and it went lucky. It wasn't good, but it's a fun little memory from that in-person event. Chandelures, Litwicks, all from Com Days. I have 1,000 Elgyms. I have 1,000. A lot of these are Com Day Pokemon. Clinks. Oh, I have a level shiny level 1 Clink. I could make a tag with all my shiny level 1s. That could be fun. Oh, and a Tynamo. This, in my opinion, this is one of the worst shinies in the game. The Pokemon is so small that it's like hard to even know that it's what is this guy doing? Yeah, the Pokemon is so small it's hard to even know that it's a shiny, and it doesn't even change. It doesn't even change. Is there somebody spamming in chat? Let me mute him. Sorry. My bad, chat. My bad. He's been muted. I did abandon my quest for the Shundo Ralts. I feel like there was... Yeah, I don't think you'll do that for 10 minutes. Shiny Slowpoke is worse? Dude, shiny Slowpoke. I don't know. The shiny Slowpoke is arguably like different. It's arguably different. You have 2 shiny Mienfus. I still need another one. Anyway, continuing on. Ferroseed, Joltik, how are we still in Gen 5? There are so many shinies in Gen 5. Nothing exciting here. Let's move on to... We have 2 Zaruras. These were caught just in the wild. Wow, I just cracked. One of these was at Pasadena for the Unova tour, so that was a sick grab. But I do have 2, which is cool because I have that shiny dex complete. Trubbish. Oh my god, sorry. Archon, Archeops, Tortuga. This is another shiny 98 I got. This was, I think this was a random trade, or was this a hatch? No, this is a wild catch. Just a random shiny wild catch of a shiny 98 Darumaka. It's not much of a change. No, it isn't. This was insane, to be honest. I did not expect to grab this. But we got it nonetheless, chat. Let me know what shiny 98s you guys have. I feel like I have so many. It's kind of a pain. It's kind of a pain. Don't know if I'll evolve this one, I guess. Like, for now, I don't have it evolved. For now, I don't. I have a bunch of regular Darumakas. Shiny Sandile. You know that's... Actually, Kate, I will make this known right now. But if somebody has a shiny Enigma background Sandile, and they're going to be in Vancouver for City Safari, or any in-person event in the future... Like, I will add you now to start working on friendships because I want that Pokemon so bad. So if you have a shiny Enigma background, if you don't know, the Enigma background was exclusive to the Unova tour. It was at the in-person Unova tours and also the global Unova tour. So if you have that, DM me because I want that so bad. I think that would be so sick. Shiny Garatina is a nice 98. So many shiny 98 legendaries. Can't wait for the silver caps. When you come to India again, no plans right now. If you're going to go to an in-person event, you have it, and you're willing to give it away, like, I'll take it. Because shiny Sandile is one of my... It's one of my favorite Pokemon. Okay, Basculins, I have both forms. I do not have a white stripe Basculin shiny, though. I will say that. I only have regular stripe Basculin, but still. Lilligant, we have Petalils, we have Whimsicots, Contis. None of this is exciting. Sock Throw. None of these are amazing. But this brings okay, my Drilbur collection, my Excadrill, if there's one Pokemon that I would say I have like the most of is going to be shiny Drilburs. Because I have like everything, and you'll see later, of Drilbur. I have some shinies. I have a Dynamax shiny Drilbur, which I haven't evolved or anything like that. And then I have a Shundo Excadrill. This is my second of 4 Shundos I have in Pokemon Go. Man, this camera is like making me have to sit up straight. It's honestly pretty insane. I caught this one. If you haven't seen the video, I think it was called the rarest shiny Unova Pokemon are easier than you think. At Unova Tour, and pretty much the story was me and Gilly were walking and we were playing, and it was near the end. I think it was the final day of GoFest. I think it was Sunday. And we were walking, and somebody was like, "Oh, there's a Hundo Drilbur over there." So we walked in the direction, and we couldn't find it. So we thought this guy was lying. So we kept walking, and then we noticed like a huge group of people like corralling against a fence. So we're like walking over, like, okay, like what's going on over here? And they're like, "Oh, there's a Hundo. And we're like, "Are you sure?" Because like this guy straight up told us there was one, and we've been clicking on Drilburs, catching every single one. And he's like, "Oh no, so you have to activate Spatial Rend." So he was pretty much like, "Okay, activate Spatial Rend," and pretty much if you go right up to the fence, right on the edge of the fence, you could reach this Drilbur outside the park that was a Hundo. So I let Gilly, he clicks his, it's not a Shundo, and then I click in on mine, and I have the full reaction. And it goes shiny, and I'm just freaking out. And it was actually insane. But honestly, Excadrill, I have so much. You're going to see when I go through my hundos, like I have 1,000 of these. Woobats, Gigaliths, Blitzels. What is this Blitzel tagged for? Oh, this is a shiny 98 Blitzel. Okay, should we bottle cap this, chat? I've been playing since 2020 pretty hardcore. So this collection, just to give you an idea, is like, yeah, 2020 pretty hardcore. Munas, Pampours. I don't have shiny Pansage or Panseer, which is interesting to look at. But Pampour, obviously the one that spawns in Ottawa. But I don't think I even caught these. These were all caught during events. Yeah, I'm still missing the pants here. I gotta work on that side of the collection. We got Hisuian Samurott, regular Samurott. And that is it for Gen 5. That brings us to Gen 4. Starting off with our horrible Shaman, as you guys probably have. Let me know what your IVs are on your shiny Shaman were. I know you can form change this. I think the Sky form is technically better. Darkrai. Thinking about it, what was the last time Darkrai was in rage, chat? I feel like Darkrai's been one of those Pokemon. I'm sorry, my yawn. Darkrai's been one of my Pokemon that's just been completely gone. Show your Pokedex. I will after we get through all the collection first. Shiny 98 Lucky Frogadier. Ooh, that will be good if Ash Greninja drops. Shiny was bad, but my regular Shaman is a 90. Ooh, 98's not bad on a regular Shaman, Kai. Yeah, Darkrai is kind of Halloween exclusive. Did it come out last fall? I swear to God, though, there was one year, though, where Darkrai, bro, was, like, in raids no matter the time of year. Like, it was just kind of, like, always there. Do you have any mythical hundos? I don't even think so. I don't think so. But anyway, Shundo number 3. Cresselia. I did, this was caught before I even made videos on YouTube. A story of this one, honestly, like, I used to play Raid Hour every day in this one corner. In this one area, and there was a couple gyms there, but there was this one gym that every time I do a raid at that gym, it would either be a hundo or a shiny, or like all my luck came from that gym. And then finally, one day I'm raiding and it goes and it's shiny, and then I check the CP and I'm like, that's a Shundo. So this, I actually finally maxed enough candies to max this out. It's not level 50 yet, but I grinded enough candies for it, so this will be a good Pokemon to power up. For because the thing is, after I got the Shundo, like I didn't even do that many Cresselia raids because I was like, I'm kind of done with Cresselia raids. And then they dropped level 50, and I hadn't done a lot of Cresselia raids since then. I'm gonna max this out during a max out video. We'll do a video. Maybe I should save up like 20 million Stardust and then do the video. We'll see. But anyway, Cresselias, we have other ones too. These are just regular old Cresselias. We got some Tinas here. We got some Tinas. This Tina is my Ultra League Tina. It's not very good, though. We got some shiny other Tinas as well. We got the Regigigas, Heatran. Something you'll notice is, like, I don't have a lot of shiny Shadow legendaries. Like, I don't really do shiny Shadow legendaries in Pokemon Go. Need Darkrai with Dark Void. That's true. I do hope we get that. I've learned that the last attack bottle cap is ridiculous. Long for free-to-play players. You have to win 40 raids with your buddy. Yeah, it takes a while, Knight, dude. There's certain bottle cap tasks that just take a while. Heatrans. This is another shiny 98 of mine. A shiny 98 Palkia. Now, I do believe it has the move, which is amazing. This will be a good contender for when silver bottle caps come out, to be honest. I feel like this will be good to bottle cap. But, man, yeah, like, again, I'm just getting raged up that, like... Look at this shiny Palkia. Like, who wants this? What do I do with this? I might as well transfer it. Like, I guess I could hold on to it for the case of maybe in the future. Like, maybe in the future somebody will... I'm going to bring this down so I can just, like, be more chill. I feel like I'm not being chill enough. Like, you know what I mean, chat? Like, who wants this? I don't know. Anyway... Let me just feel like I'm too zoomed. I don't know. Are we vibing? Anyway, point is, I don't know what that is. I guess like at some point we could maybe Elite TM spatial rend onto it, but for now we're not. There's gonna be silver. Yeah, silver bottle caps have been leaked, but I don't know when they're coming. We also have a lucky traded Palkia. We have a dude. Wait, why do I have so many shiny 98 Palkias? I have a Origin and a altered form Palkia. I wish they'd communicate. Maybe we can TM. Yeah, that would be nice if they told us, like, it will come at some point. You know what I mean? Anyway, I have 1,000 of those. I have a couple of shiny Dialgas as well. Most of them don't have the move. This is a lucky traded one from LA. Pretty cool. Who gave me this, actually? Pokemama. Wow, Pokemama traded me this. Okay, that's a pretty cool lucky trade, even though the IVs are Garbo. Some regular Dialgas. Okay, some people asked about wild legendaries. This Azelf was from timed research, but this was caught during the Sinnoh tour, a level 1 shiny Mesprit. hold for applause. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, this was we didn't get wild legendaries this year at the tour, which kind of sucked, but this was a pretty nice grab of mine, I will say. You kind of messed up with your golden cap. I think I kind of did, but it's all right. I probably would have bottle capped Zarude at any point, but I think I just wouldn't have done it first. I think my next bottle cap, that'll be my golden cap. I don't know what I'll do next. I have a long list of Pokemon. I might do Diancie. Yeah, monthly rewards. Yeah, that I agree, Rob. If the monthly rewards switch between lucky trinkets and silver caps. Shiny Dialga with the background is rare, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty rare, to be honest. I feel like the older the background is, though, the rarer it gets. And this one is like only 2 years old, so. Anyway, this was a pretty cool grab. That we do have some Frostlath. This is actually pretty cool. This is a rank 1 shiny Dusknoir. I think Dusknoir is actually kind of cooking in PvP. I haven't really PvP'd in a little bit, but do you have a shiny Kyogre? Oh, Lorenzo, I'll show you my shiny Kyogre collection soon. Eternatus for my sweet 10-10-10. Yeah, if they give us more bottle caps, bro, they're better. My guess is the deluxe pass will give you a golden cap, probably. I'm not sure, but Glaceon, Leafeon, Togekiss. These are just all good old Calm Day shinies. We got Snovers, Mantikes. Whew. 1 backwards cap Krogunk out of 3 Krogunks. I do have 2 I didn't even know I had 2 Carnivines. These were probably both caught. Yeah, this was in LA for the Sinnoh tour. But yeah, 2 grabs. I didn't even know I had those, but those are nice that I have that because that's a hard shiny to get. Okay, my Skorupi collection. I do have 2 shiny Shadow Skorupis. Skorupi and Drapion is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. I also have this 96 shiny Skorupi. I feel like I would potentially silver cap this as well. I just love shiny Skorupi. And it's also kind of fun how it's red and it matches the red on the IVs. I don't know. You know what I mean? Mega Greninja will be in ZA. Did they confirm that? Think there'll be a special algorithm for shinies? I do not think there's a special algorithm for shinies, no. I wish. No, I don't wish. Okay, my shiny Lucario collection. I'm not going to go through it in depth, but like as you can see, this is a Pokemon I've tried to get a Shundo of many, many times, and I have failed many, many times. I don't think any of these are good. I'm just lucky trading every time I have the question. I never mind. There's a 98, 98. I've done 1,000 trades for these because I want the Shundo Mega Lucario. That's going to be such a nice Shundo to have, and I still don't have a Hundo Riolu anyway. Like, look how many XLs I have of this Pokemon. I have 683. Not a single Gallade. That's true, actually. I don't have a single Gallade. I do have the Eevee. I do have the Ralts I could evolve, but yeah, not a single Gallade. You're right. Anyway, maybe one day I will get a Shundo Lucario. Today is not that day, though. Mega Greninja was on the leaks. Not sure if it's confirmed. Okay, interesting. Kalos Starter has been leaked to have Megas. Okay. Yeah, I guess the leaks, you take it with a grain of salt. Are you doing Best Buddy showcases, too? Yeah, I'll show my Best Buddies. We're going to show everything, chat. We got a Munchlax. I guess this is good for the hatch day coming up. I don't know. Have 1 Munchlax. Garchomps, Gibbles. This Gible is a fun little one. It's called a $150 Gible. I'm guessing you can guess why it's called that. There was back when Gible first got released, it was released in raids, 1-star raids, and the only way to get it was by doing a bunch of raids, and I believe it had 1 in 128 shiny odds. So pretty much I rated this thing like mad. And I finally got it after a bunch of raids. I think I got a Hundo as well. But I finally got it. And I looked at my bank account. I was like, this cost me $150. And ever since this day, I have never rated for 1-star shinies again. Because, you know, it's just such a waste. It's such a waste. Watching an old video of yours in real life, you're live. Hey, well, welcome in. What video were you watching? Therma? Rated at GoFest. Anyway. Yeah, that thing is there. a shiny Spiritomb. We do have one of these. I've actually caught like 2 or 3 or 4 of these. I've just traded a lot of them away or mirror traded. This one I mirror traded. This was from Fleece King. We mirror traded for this guy. So that was a nice little grab. We got a shiny Chatot. This was from Pasadena. Didn't get one from that recent event. We did not get a shiny Chatot from the recent event. But we do have Happiny, Bonsley, Bronzor, Bronzong, all these Gen 5ers. I got this is a nice little cap. Little hat on the Drifblim. Ooh. I should be tagging things that I'm going to power up. I actually have both Shelloses now. That's good to know. I actually caught this one like literally 2 days ago. So it's good to know. I'm guessing I'm missing one more Shellos from this region. Is this east? No, this is west. No, this is east. This is west. I'm drinking water. Speaking of drinking water, I have to go to the washroom real quick. Buzel, Floatzel, Pachirisu. We take it. We do have a bunch of... Okay, wait, hold up, chat. I'm going to go to the washroom. I'm going to refill my water bottle. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave you guys... on this Pachirisu. And I'm going to let you guys guess what the IVs are. BRB. Cher is the best streamer. Oh my god. I got a hair in my mouth. Okay. Let's see who guessed right. Oh my god. Wait, I did not know these were that good. Why is there hair in my mouth? Jay got a 15, 15, 14, 12, 12, 12. Did anyone guess this? That'd be insane. Damn. Okay, these are actually really good. Your video is creating home gym, maybe come back to the game and reach level 50. Hey, congrats on creating your own gym, home gym as well. Some people were close. Okay, anyway, let's continue. Kratos, Roserade. None of this is that interesting. These are all kind of common. I guess we have like some shiny... We could go through my costumes like after separately, but we do have like shiny hat costumes here. Infernapes, a couple Gen 1 starters. I only have one shiny Deoxys. That's interesting to know, actually. We have a shiny Defense Deoxys caught from a raid. Yeah, I didn't know I only had one shiny Deoxys. There's hair on your lip. Did you lose a bet? You don't like the... Let's look at my shiny Jirachi. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Honestly, actually, this is one of my better... I think my shiny Mew is my best, which I'll show you guys. But this is one of my better shiny legendaries, I would say. Or shiny one-time mythicals. I did get one Gimme Ghoul, no. If you go back to the start of the video, I show it off. Done like a trip with my girlfriend 2 days ago. She got a Shundo Heracross. Wow, congrats. You got the Shundo Pachirisu. Your first Shundo was an attack Deoxys. Wow, okay. I only have 2 shiny Rayquazas. Because everybody always asked for them from trade. So I just gave a bunch of them away. I do have 6 meteorites, though, and like 9,000 energy for this thing. I also have this one at level 40. This was my first ever Mega Evolved shiny Rayquaza. Is it max level? No. It's been barely Mega Evolved because I have a better one now. So, bunch of Groudons. Okay, somebody asked about Kyogre. As you can see, I've been also trying to get a Shundo Kyogre. And Yeah, we just haven't. We just haven't. We got a 98 here. I think I've gotten a couple 98s, actually. Yeah, there's another 98, a couple 96s. 96. But yeah, we just haven't got the Shundo. Lucario and Kyogre are my main hunts right now. So I'm not hunting a Shundo Rayquaza. I feel like a Shundo Rayquaza is like kind of basic. When you predict Mega Ray coming back, I hope soon. I hope soon. It's actually been a while since Rayquaza has been featured at all. I actually have a prediction video for the wild area coming out in 2 days. And I do think the wild area will probably release Shundo, what is it called? Rayquaza back into the game. Hopefully. Hopefully. At least that's my guess. Okay. Let's continue. Somebody asked, I think Mega Mewtwo for GoFest next year for sure. GoFest next year, I think Mega Mewtwo's coming. Shadow Raid weekend will be, I don't know what it could be, to be honest. Okay. Latios, we got a couple. We also have 2 Dynamax Latias, which we did catch during the Dynamax Latias Max Battle Day stream. If you haven't seen that stream, go check it out. It's a really long one. It's a really fun one, though. Regice, Regirock. We don't have a Steel. I guess I traded away my Registeel. I have had Registeel. I guess I traded them away. Metagross, this is one of, in my opinion, one of my rarest shiny Pokemon. It's a 1 IV. It's not a Nundo, but it's a 1 IV shiny Metagross, which is a pretty nice grab. Why don't you do the TikTok raid counters anymore? I just stopped doing them because I just wasn't really enjoying making them. But I might come back to it. We'll see. I might come back. What's the craziest moment in Pokemon Go? I don't know if there's a craziest, but some of the stories I'm sharing today are probably some of the craziest moments. Aeron, I have a bunch of Aerons. We're going to get to Aeron, actually. We're in Gen 3 now, so got a bunch of Beldums. I have a bunch of shiny Shadow Beldums. I think I went absolutely ham on the Shadow Beldums when they were in the battles, so yeah, like I have a bunch of these. I've done so many, whatever, Shadow battles for that. I also have a Shundo, no, that's not good. I was like, is that a Shundo? No. Salamence, Bagon. These are fun. These are a couple level 1 shinies as well. These are Calm Day, probably, yeah. Bagon, Calm Day Classic. Good event. Lovedis, Gorbis, Huntail. Wow, I have all 3. That's pretty good. Hey, Ben with the 2. Do you think Armored Mewtwo will ever come back? I think everything will come back, but Armored Mewtwo might have to wait for something very special. Maybe Armored Mewtwo will come back on the 10th anniversary. I'll have to wait and see. Did somebody say Aaron? Bunch of clam pearls. Most of these were actually probably caught in Japan because there was an event in Japan. I forget, was it the Water Festival? I forget what event it was, but in March, the event in Japan when I was there, clam pearl was everywhere, and I just kept getting shiny clam pearls. So, thank you for the dono, Ben. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, wait. Whalmer. We have a Snorunt. Why not? We have a couple Absols that I've tried to get the Shundo Absol as well because I don't have a Hundo for the Mega Rayquaza, but to no avail. Bunch of Chimecho's, Duskull. We have a Sempasucho Crown Duskull, which is pretty nice. Milotic, Phoebus, Castform. I'm missing. Can the other cast forms, I guess, wait, I think all cast forms can be shiny now, right? Snowy, Rainy. I don't have Rainy. I don't have Snowy. No, I don't have Sunny or Snowy. No, I don't have Sunny or Rainy. Yeah, those are the 2 I'm missing. Throwback event would be cool. Anorith, Lilleeps, we got a couple of those. Ball Toys, Corfish, Barboach. Just a couple of everything, to be honest. A couple Zangoose as well. Zangoose is one of my favorite Pokemon. If you're subscribed to the channel here and you're a member, you get access to special badges on YouTube. And one of them is Zangoose. And they're actually in order of my favorite Pokemon if you use the emotes. Yeah, they're in order. The badge you get by your name is in order of my favorite Pokemon, which obviously the top being Sableye. But Zangoose is up there. I really like Zangoose. What's your pick for Shadow Raid weekend during Worlds? The thing is, like, I feel like it's going to be... What did we get last? We got the Reg... Is that Gen 4? Latios and Latias, have they had a Shadow Raid weekend? I guess they were just in... battles, right? Yeah, like Trainer Skull's a member, so you can see he has the Drapion, which I think is my second favorite. Shadow Mewtwo? That would be insane if we got Shadow Mewtwo. Hey! We got $1 coming in. A big dono from Yashi Washi. Thank you for the dono, bro. Appreciate it. Cheers, cheers, cheers to you as well. Let me continue going because I feel like it's taking me an hour to go through all my shinies. I guess there's like 2,000, but we'll speed it up, chat. I'm sorry to take your time. We have a shiny Shadow Flygon. One of the nicest shiny, honestly, I think it's a really good looking shiny Shadow. I think the purple complements the green. Green and purple is an interesting combo. I guess I'm missing, thinking about it though, I'm missing another shiny Trapinch. I have a bunch of shiny Spindas. I didn't even notice this, but I guess these were all caught during Go Fest this year because Spinda was available at Go Fest. So there's 9 patterns of Spinda. We have, okay, 1 pattern. This is the heart pattern. 1, 2, 3. It's the same. It's the same. I have 3 patterns. I have 3 of 9 Spinda pattern shinies. So missing those. Torkoal, got one of those. I had a couple more, traded those away. Grumpig, Spoink, Nummel, Carvana, Gulpin. I'm actually missing another shiny Gulpin. It would be nice to get another one of those. Volbeat, Illumise, Minons, Plusles, Electrikes, Medichams, Metatites, Aerons. Oh, we're getting to Sableye. We got a shiny Shadow Mawile, which is pretty nice. Do I have the new Toedscruel? I did not evolve my Toedscruel yet, no. I did not evolve my Toedscruel yet. You can swap those duplicates. Yeah. I definitely think I could find no problem the ones I'm missing. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Some of them are going to be tough though. Like one thing you've noticed is I do not have a shiny Kecleon. Bring back the cloned event. That would be sick. We got 100 coming in from Alzi Gaming. Big fan, brother. Super excited for next month. Already have 700 raid passes saved. Wow, bro is ready to raid. Is next month crazy for raids? I guess we have like Lugia Ho-Oh, right? Lugia Ho-Oh's coming back. What else? Is next month crazy, chat? Or am I tripping? I guess Zacian Zamazenta. Thank you for the donor though. Appreciate it, AZ. Glad you're here, bro. Glad to have you. Let me just, my mouse is all messed up. Okay, wait. Kecleon I'm missing. Kecleon is going to be a really hard shiny to get. Rotom. If you have a shiny Rotom in your chat, let me know. That's insane. If you have Rotom, bro, that's going to be a shiny that might be impossible for me to get. Okay, wait, we have, okay, this is the Sableye collection, chat. We'll go through every single one. We have the Litwick Cat Sableye. This is on my list to bottle cap for sure. Origin Palkia, you're right. Palkia is coming back. Necrozma. You know what? It's actually not even bad. No, this month should be pretty good. August looks pretty sick. Anyway, Litwick. Marigold, we all know it. The Shundo, the one and only. It would be really cool to get a Shundo non-lucky Sableye. I don't know if we'd be able to do that, but that would be sick. Just got a Hundo Dynamax Kabuto. Go off, Stephanie. Yeah, next month is actually kind of cracked. Okay, and then we have a bunch of lucky Sableyes from trades. We have a shiny 98. Another shiny 98. I have a couple shiny 98s. We have a extra large shiny. This was actually the world's fastest best buddied Pokemon ever. Was this. I know that like there's a world record on how fast you can best buddy a Pokemon, and I did it. I think it was 11 days. 10 or 11 days. So I bet Dax will spend an hour on Sableye alone. Might. Anyway, this, if you haven't seen this video, it's a world record, but this record could actually be broken. I don't know if it could be broken anymore, but during Go Fest, if you got the bonus hearts, you could theoretically best buddy something faster. I didn't do it, but I think you could get a best buddy in like 9 days or something, like absolutely insane. So yeah, that's, anyway. Large boy, we have Sableye. We have some Shadow Sableyes here. These were always a fun hunt. I got 3 of those. None of the IVs were crazy. I would have loved to get a Shundo of that. Oh, actually 4 of those. 4 Shadow Sableyes. Yeah, overall my Sableye collection is good, but it's not that insane because I feel like Sableye is kind of rare. You know what I mean? So Wait, Shadow Garatina confirmed? What are we talking about? Oh my god, wait, they just posted this. Wait, hold up, chat. Hold up. They just posted this live? We were just talking about this. Wait, let me capture my display. Please hold, please hold. Dude, I don't mean to like completely take it off topic, but like they just straight up posted the Team Go Rocket event. Shadow Kyogre. Dude, that's going to be... This is the best time for me to get a Shundo. Shadow Ogre and Shadow Tina from Giovanni. Special Research, Super Rocket Raider for Giovanni. That's going to be... I guess Shadow Tina with Shadow Force will actually be a good ghost type attacker. I don't know if it'll be great in PvP though, because like it's another situation where Tina is tanky and you don't get much out of putting it as Shadow. But Shadow Kyogre raids, this is gonna be during Worlds as well. Oh, this is sick. Shadow Staryu, Fletchling, Pikipek, Grubbin. I guess Chargabug could be interesting for PvP. Other than that, I guess Shadow Talon. Dude, actually, wait. Thinking about it, Shadow Talonflame might be cracked. Shadow Raid, C-Dot. Okay, nothing crazy in the Shadow Raids. I guess Absol's cool. It's coming back. Field Research Task for Fast Charge TMs, Mysterious Components. Okay. Wow. Okay, wait, chat. That's actually fire. That's actually fire. I did not know that was happening. With the Shiny. Oh, wait. Shiny Salandit? I missed that. Shiny Salandit is coming. Your stacked radars are gone. I think I'm going to hold on to my radars. Shadow Tina is cool, but it's not... It's good. Anyway, Skitty, Nose Pass. Azuril, a random Makuhita. Ninkata. You know what? Thinking about it, Ninjask. There's two? There's Ninjask and... What is the other one? Shadow Talon is going to be cracked, right? Rip Shadow Caesar. Ninjask, and there's another one you can get. Shedinja. How do you get Shiny Shedinja? Do you have to just catch that? You just have to catch Shiny Shedinja? I think you just have to catch that straight up. Anyway, I don't have that. Breloom, Shroomish. We have... You can still see, I've done a decent hunt on the Shiny Gardevoir or the Shundo Gardevoir. I don't think I've gotten anything really good for Shundo Ralts, but I've tried. I still do want that Shundo. I still do want that Shundo. This is a fun little Shiny. This was caught during our 200th K subscriber special live stream. We were just playing, we were grinding. Unless this was my 200th catch. I don't think this was my 200K catch. This was caught on the stream I was doing to celebrate 200,000 subscribers. So, fun little thing. Yeah, they just announced it, chat. We saw. It actually looks insane. Shadow Kyogre Raid Weekend is going to be crazy. Talo, Shiftry, C-Dot, Lotad, Zigzagoon. This is just all kind of mid stuff. Let's take a look at my Celebi. Let me know how your Celebi is. Let me know what you think mine is. I don't even know how good my Celebi IVs are. When a video dropping for the news that just dropped, I'm going to drop a video way closer to the event. I don't really do news videos anymore because I do tips videos. So there's no point in making a news video and then just repeating the same information in a tips video. So usually like 4 to 5 days before an event, I'll make a video with the tips. So everybody can, not only is it more like, better for you guys because it's more like refreshing and more relevant because the event's only in 4 to 5 days. But it also saves me time from repeating information. So cracked event though. Let's see. It's horrible. Wait, somebody straight up said 12, 13, 10. That's actually kind of close. That's actually kind of close, chat. Terrible though. Shadow Kyogre raids for Worlds is going to go crazy. If you're going to be at Worlds, let me know. I'm excited for Worlds. Now, especially now, it's going to be insane. Oh my god, wait. What did I just do? What did I just do? I need to get back to where I was. Okay, wait. Gen 2. Ho-Ohs. Are any of my Hoes good? I have 2 of the exact same IV Hoes. These were traded both by Casual Coops. Back-to-back trades, we got the same IVs. That was kind of funny. We did that one in Paris. That was exciting. We got some shiny Lugias. All this is coming back to raids, so don't really care too much about it, but still. Tyranitar, Larvitar. We do have a shiny Shadow Larvitar. Terrible IVs, but still. Suicune. We have a shiny Shadow Suicune. Where was this caught? From a raid? Popplio Comde. I guess I did a Shadow Suicune raid. This was fun. This was when wild beasts were in the wild during the Johto tour. I ended up getting a shiny Raikou. Horrible IVs, but it does fit in the little cup. And it is actually pretty fun to run in the little cup. I actually have ran Raikou in the little cups. You're going to a world with Pork Chop. Okay, well, I'll see you guys there. I saw Pork Chop in... Where were we? In Osaka. Anyway, we got some Blissies, some honestly some pretty high IV Blissies as well, some 96 shiny Blissies. Not that it's a nice shiny at all, but Miltank, Magby, Elekid, Hitmontop, Smeargle. I have 3 shiny Smeargles. I think one of these was actually traded to me. Yeah, my friend traded me a shiny Smeargle he had, but the other 2 I caught. This one I caught in Japan at night, and this one I caught. If you know Canada, there's a mountain called Whistler. I think it's the biggest, like, skiable resort mountain. And I caught this on top of the mountain during the Smeargle Snapshot event. There's a video out there. I think it's called, like, rock climbing while playing Pokemon Go. And that's when I catch this thing. This thing was insane to catch, to be honest. We got Stanler. We got one with the Holiday Bells. Octillery Remoraid. A bunch of Corsolas. All caught during Go Fest. Teddy Ursa, Sneasel. How can you get shiny Smeargle? It only comes unlocked during certain events, and you can unlock it. Shadow Kyogre and Garatina. Yeah, I saw. Chat, everyone's going crazy. Everyone's going crazy for shiny Salandit, Kyogre, and Tina right now. I guess it can't be a shiny Shadow Kyogre. Tina. I'm excited for Kyogre, though. I will say I did max out my original Shadow Kyogre because I didn't think the Shadow would come to raids for a while. But now it's coming to raids, dude. Your audio is doubling over. If you're watching on TikTok and the audio is bugging, come to Twitch or to YouTube. The audio I don't think is bugging on those platforms. I don't know why, though. It's for some reason it's bugging on... Yeah. I don't know why it's bugging. I'm excited, though. I don't know if I got like a really high V Shadow Kyogre, though, I don't know if I'd purify it still. I still just want a Shundo Kyogre for the Primal, and I'll get some good Shadow Kyogres. We'll see, though. Hey, what's up, Derek? Hatched a Shundo Pancham today. Congratulations. That's a great grab. Yeah, Kyogre can be shiny, but not Giratina. Okay, let's get to the end of this. We got some Heracrosses. I've gone for the lucky trades. We got a 96. Nothing insane. I guess this is a pretty good one. This is actually my PvP one that I use in the Great League. This is the least optimal PvP IVs, but, you know, we use it anyway. Shuckle. What does Shuckle max out at, actually? Is Shuckle allowed in the little cup? I feel like it's not allowed. Yeah, shout out Talonflame is crazy, Sebastian. It's going to be cracked for PvP, to be honest. Quillfish, both forms, Granbull, Snubbles. We got this is actually a really high IV ranking Gligar for PvP, so that's a fun little grab. Some Dunsparce, Shadow Shiny Pineco. Oh, let's go through my unknown collection. Okay, we have a question mark unknown, exclamation *2, U T T T S. I know we got a bunch of S's. A P O O O O N. We got some N's, I's. That's an M. These are H's, I think. This is I don't even know what that one is. G. This is G. F D. I have a lot of unknowns. Wow. What is this? Is this G? This might be G. B, A, A, A. I'm going to go through my Pokedex and see which shiny unknowns I'm missing, but I have a lot of them, actually, thinking about it. I have a lot of them. Yeah, no Shadow Rayquaza. No Shadow Rayquaza, RIP chat. Misdrevious, Galarian Slowking. This is my PvP Galarian Slowking, actually, even though the IVs are trash. You'll notice, like, some of my PvP mons, like, the IVs are just horrible on them, but, you know, We still rip them. Let's the Umbreons, the Espeons. We got a couple with the Scarfs as well. Do you think there'll be another wild area event? Yeah, 100%. Can't wait to see the shiny Sandile I gave you again. You missed it, Dan. We went in reverse order. We already went over it. Scribble farted. Thanks for the info, bro. Wooper, Yanma, Sunkern, Apom. This, in my opinion, is one of the nicest shiny shadows. In my opinion, I really like this shiny shadow. I think it kind of reminds me of the Flygon we went through earlier. The Flygon having a nice like, it's the blue and the purple and the light colors, I guess you could say. Blossom, some Amphiroses. None of these are great IVs. Natu. Why did I got a Natu lucky traded to me? Interesting. Couple baby Pokemon here. A level 1 shiny Lantern. I didn't even know I had this. A couple of these Pokemon I don't even know I have. This is a crazy for Alligator, actually. This is like a rank 5 to 10 for Alligator. My best PvP Umbreon is a shiny one with the Scarf. Nice. Watch Pokedex video to get the answer. He's already done multiple videos. I don't know what you're talking about right now. Chances of backgrounds during GoFest finale. I think backgrounds are 1 in 10 odds. Mighty Pokemon. What opinion on what Mighty Pokemon should be released this year? I just hope it's not the same. I hope they choose new ones. But honestly, like anything, it depends on the theme they choose, right? Totodile. I think one of these Gators actually has the Might and Mastery background. Yeah. Might and Mastery special background Gator. That's a pretty cool little grab. Cyndaquil, Chikorita. Okay, this is my best IV mythical. Is my shiny Mew. It's a 14, 15, 13. So it can't be silver capped, which sucks. But I would highly consider silver capping this. I might consider, honestly, like my next 50 max for a mythical might be Mew. I feel like it wouldn't be a bad idea, chat. The show-off show has started. It's been going, brother. We've been ripping for an hour, and I'm still not through all my shinies. Let me know if I'm going too slow, chat, or you like this speed. Because I could speed it up for sure. Would love to see a baby Evo of Lapras. That would be nice, actually. Anyway, good IVs on the 14, 15, 13. Mewtwo's. I only have 3 Mewtwo's. We have a shiny 98 Mewtwo. Definitely a contender for the bottle cap. We have a shiny 93. And we have a shadow shiny 91. The reason why I have so little Mewtwo's is because, again, it's one of those Pokemon that if you have a shiny Mewtwo, everybody asks for it from lucky trades. So it's just like, you know, it's always getting taken away. Shiny landed in the new Rocket event. Yeah, I saw. What's new? What's up, Iron Mary? How's it going? Man, it's so difficult for free-to-play players since there's Dynamax and Gmax Pokemon, which I want. And there's Zacian and Zamazenta raids. I don't know what to do. I would just like use all the free resources you have. That's what I would say. Did they announce another bottle cap? I don't think they did. They haven't announced another bottle cap yet, but they probably will because it's been leaked, right? Okay, wait. Dragonites, we have a couple. We have a shiny Shadow Dratini as well. In your opinion, the rarest Pokemon you have? I would say it's my Shadow Shiny Metagross. Level 1. My G-Birds. How many shiny Galarian birds do you have, chat? Let me know if you have any. I have 2. And for a while, I was like, I would probably mirror trade the second one, but I don't think I would anymore. The reason is, this was my first ever Galarian shiny bird. And I don't want to trade that because it's my first. And then my second one, which I caught in Japan, which makes it special because it was caught in Japan on my first ever group trip. So now at this point, like, I'm going to go on a walk after this stream and see if I can find another G-Bird. Because I've been running it. Like, let me just say my advice for Galarian birds right now is because we have 30-minute daily incense, if you have time every day, go on a walk, use your daily incense, walk in a straight line for 15 minutes, turn around, come back for 15 minutes, and right before you start your daily incense, activate native refresh rate. Or no, sorry, activate Iceburn Adventure Effect from Kyurem, from White Kyurem. If you don't have White Kyurem, go with Black Kyurem. But this will give you the highest odds of finding a G-Bird. If you do that every day, and you're very consistent, you walk for 50 minutes straight, you check every spawn, I would say in a week, you're guaranteed to encounter at least one Galarian bird. Maybe not. Maybe you'll be unlucky. But, you know, the odds of finding a shiny G-Bird right now feel pretty high. They just feel pretty high. Best water type. The best water type for showcases on Pogo is Evolve Bidoof. Isn't Palkia the best water type for showcases? You think air glitch on G-Birds actually works? No. Item for Diplin's been data mines. We'll make it a Hydrapple event for the next wild area. We could actually. My graphic I'm dropping a wild area predictions video on Saturday, but my graphic designer Dan thinks that we're gonna get Applin Diplin is gonna be the feature of wild area. It'll be a Dragon Grass themed event. Anyway, continuing, we have regular Zapdos. I do have one shiny Galarian Articuno. This was traded to me by Janin, a local player. He just caught it and he was like, I really don't care about this. And I was like, okay, I'll take it. So we take those, a free G-Bird, free shiny G-Bird. I have a shiny Moltres. I actually have a bunch of shiny Snorlaxes, but none with the costume. I don't have a single shiny costume Snorlax. Like, that is something I do not have. We have some shiny Aerodactyls as well, which is pretty cool. We have shiny Kabuto. Some of these actually have the satchel. These are satchel dactyls from when those came out. Was it 2022 Go Fest, I think? Master Ball shiny. I don't have a Master Ball shiny. I think I have all my Master Balls actually, Axel. This is good speed. Okay. Kabutos, Ammonites, Porygons. We're into Gen 1 now. One Flareon, Jolteon. I have 1,000 EVs. Different crowned Eevee. Some of these you can't evolve, but the Moon Crown Eevee from Go Fest, the Sun Crown Eevee, regular Eevee. That's it. Wow, I thought I had more Eevee costumes. I guess those are like the only ones other than like the Safari Eevees. I do hope I get a shiny Safari Eevee for... Dude, that would be so sick to get. For Vancouver City Safari, to be honest. That's what I would say. Satchel's from London. It was London, Osaka, and I believe New York as well. Wild Lake Trios. Yeah, we went through the Wild Lake Trios earlier, Risen. Ditto. Honestly, at the end, if people have questions about certain things, I can show off. But we have some bow tie Lapras shinies. I have a shiny Gmax Lapras, which is cool. I actually caught this very recently during Gmax Lapras Max Battle Day, which was, I'm sure you guys played it as well. Magikarp, we got a Tauros Pinsir, shiny Shadow Pinsir. We do have the Mr. Crime. I think, was this? This was Research Breakthrough. Wow, okay, I caught this during Research Breakthrough. They should bring back Keldeo, I agree. Are you doing a Best Buddy showcase? I'm going to get to Best Buddy. Next, we'll do Hundos next, I think. Starmie, Staryu, Seaking. This is a shiny 98 Seaking, actually. Which is pretty sick. I guess. I'll show you my shiny 98s, actually, before we jump into the next. Some of these are just randomly named SP, dude. I think these were during streams. I renamed certain things. A lot of Gen 1 shinies here. Nothing really insane, though. We got this is a good PvP IV Hypno. Not that Hypno's any good for PvP anymore. We have a costume hat Gengar. That's pretty cool. Ooh, actually, I did forget I caught this recently, but a Dynamax shiny Ghastly. Now, it is Dynamax, so it sucks, but maybe in the future, we might be able to turn our Dynamaxes into Gigantamax. So if we're able to do that at some point in the future, this could be a good Pokemon to... I guess it'd be Max Soup. Shiny Zygarde for Kalos Tour would be cool, Phil. I would agree. When am I going to come to New Jersey? I've been to New Jersey. We were just in New Jersey for GoFest. Grimers, Fields, Doduos, Farfetches. I do have some Farfetches from Japan as well. These are very special to me. This was caught during my first ever trip to Japan. I think I caught it off the auto catcher, to be honest, but insane. Chat, do you do a Shundo showcase? We've been going through my Shundos. I think I've gone through all 4 Shundos now. Cresselia, Sableye, Excadrill. Actually, I only have 3 Shundos. I think I only have 3 Shundos. Wow. I thought I had more. 2 Shadow Shiny Magnemites. Ponitas. Yeah, all of this is like, I'm just going to kind of speed through this because it's all Gen 1, so I feel like these are just very common shinies. A couple Hisuian Growlithe, which is cool. Psyduck. I do think Psyduck is one of the nicest shinies in Pokemon Go. I really like the vibe of it. Venonat, Shadow Shiny. Yeah, I don't know, chat. This is a pretty good PvP IV. This is a 0-15-15 shiny. I've actually cooked with this. Oh, Lechonk, you're right. 4. I missed Lechonk. How could I forget? How could I forget Shundo? Pikachus. Okay, people want to see the Pikachus. We're going to show the Pikachus. If you love Pikachu, I don't know why. To be honest, I don't know why I have these in my account. I feel like I just have these shinies because, you know, people tell me. Stop yawning, chat. People tell me. Anyway, this is the Worlds. This is last year Worlds, I believe. 2023 Worlds, Yokohama. Fleece King gave me this one. So thanks, Fleece. We got a hat. Pikachu with one of the crowns. We got this hat, this hat. We have actually all 3 hats from this year, which is cool. We have this visor. I think this was the, yeah, this is Pasadena. So this was the Unova Pikachu. Yeah, a couple of visors. These are all from the different tours. Yeah. From the different players from the Unova region. The Moon Crown, the Sun Crown. We have the Captain's Cap Pikachu. This is like one of the only Pikachu's shinies that I believe does like the pose, the arms cross pose. This is Dawn Pikachu. A couple. We have the World's Pikachu. Also, this one was from. This is 2022 Worlds. So I have 2022, 2023. I don't have 2024 Worlds Pikachu. That was Scuba Chew. Don't have that shiny. We have the Bow. We have the Pop Pikachu. I think I did have Rockstar shiny as well. We have this Mimikyu Pikachu, which is arguably a pretty rare one. It's never come back. The other Halloween Pikachu, Meloetta Cat Pikachu, regular Pikachus, and that's it. So that's my whole Pikachu shiny collection. I'm just like the guy that like, if you want a shiny Pikachu from me, I will just trade it away. Maybe one day I'll become obsessed with Pikachus, but it's just everywhere. Anyway, we have a shiny Shadow Blastoise. I don't think the IVs are very good. I do have a shiny. This is one of my favorite shiny shadows. If you could bottle cap shadows, I would probably bottle cap a shadow shiny Charizard. You know, I feel like I would do that. Do I have Dusk Lycanroc? I do have Dusk Rockruffs, but I haven't evolved them. And finally I have the Dynamax Bulbasaur. So that's like my whole shiny collection. Took me an hour and 23 minutes to get through, but the rest shouldn't take as long. So if you've been enjoying the stream, hit the like button and let me know. And hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I don't know if this is something that people are enjoying, but I think it's cool to just show you guys because a lot of people always ask me at least what's in my account. Let me show you my shiny 98s, okay? These are all my shiny Pokemon that have 98 IVs. I'm very curious with your opinion, chat. Which one do you think I should silver bottle cap first if silver bottle caps do come out? So we have a Annihilape, Citadel. We have a Zamazenta regular, Axew, Darumaka, Galarian, Blitzel, Palkia origin form, Palkia altered form. I could get a Shundo of each Palkia. That could be fun, actually. Lucario. We have 2 Lucarios. I could do either one of those. Kyogre. I would strongly consider doing a Kyogre. Pokemama is not a fan of shadows. They scare her. Like, they're not that scary, are they, Pokemama? I'm not a fan of bottle capping 98 since you could do a 96. That's true. Look, at the end of the day, like I could bottle cap something different if I don't want to bottle cap any of these. But it doesn't really make much difference. It's more about the Pokemon itself. As long as you're bottle capping something, you're using your golden bottle cap, not on something that can be silver bottle cap. Spheal, Barboach, Minun. I could get another Sableye. Mewtwo, Moltres, is this a regular Aerodactyl, Seaking, Kangaskhan? I would consider doing Kangaskhan, Alolan Marowak, Voltorb, or Venusaur. Let me know which one of these would you silver cap if you could only do these. I'm going to give you guys a second. I have to go to the washroom again. Dude, my bladder is so small. I'll be right back. Chat, I keep straight up drinking too much water. I gotta drink. I gotta quick steal my shinies. I gotta drink less water, but I guess water's healthy for you. But anyway, these are my 98 shinies, chat. Did people say what shiny? They sing Zamazenta Aerodactyl, Kyogre Zam. A lot of legendaries. I guess it never hurts to do a legendary. Thank you, DJ Phantom enjoys the Yap session. Thanks for letting me know. Silver cap, I knew the silver bottle cap is not out yet, chat, but I think it'll come out at some point. Okay, let's get to my hundos. Let's dive into the hundos, okay? We're going to do this in order of... We'll do this, yeah, in order of number. Okay. Hundo Dynamax Bulbasaur. I haven't evolved it yet. I probably should and start using this. But I haven't. I guess we'll evolve it now. I guess I could wait to evolve it so I get the legacy move on it. I guess I'll do that. Lucario, Kyogre, Palkia, Darumaka. I'm down. There's a lot of good options. You know, you have 97% water in your body, so yeah, you never really need. So you're saying I'm drinking too much. Yeah, I'll wait till Legacy. Anyway, how many hundos do I have? I have a total of 441 hundos. That's insane. Okay, I have a couple Hundo Venusaurs. Hundo Charizard. Actually, I have a couple Hundo Charizards. Man, we have 4 Hundo Charizards. That's crazy. None of these are special. One of these are lucky. I think most of these were caught during Calm Day. We have a Hundo Blastoise with the glasses. You want water, not no water. Oh. You want water. Okay, I got it. Anyway, Hundo Blast glasses. This was amazing. I think I got this when I was trying to get shiny sunglasses Squirtle. Kevin finally gave me one in Japan. But during that whole hunt, I caught so many sunglasses Squirtles that me and my mom mirror traded a bunch, and I finally got the hundo. So we got a Caterpie, Weedles. We got some Weeds, Beedrills. I guess I'll just kind of scroll through because there's no point in like really showing that every single one's a hundo. This is my Hundo Mega Pidgeot. I'm not going to Mega Evolve it right now, but this was a hundo I wanted for a while. This was actually a Mighty. Oh, yeah, it shows. Caught in the Safari Ball. This was a Mighty Pidgeot I caught during a shiny race with Billy and my mom. And, yeah, we ended up getting the hundo. So that was pretty nice. Rattata Sparrows. A couple Pikachu hundos. We got the regulars. We also have a Hundo Adventure. Is this Adventurers Pikachu? What is this even called? Explorer Pikachu? 100% Journeys Ash Hat Pikachu. Nice. What do you think about Ash Greninja? I think Ash Greninja could come during the Kalos tour. I could see it coming then. Explorer. Okay, Explorer Chew, Raichu, Alolan Raichu, Sandslash, Clefable. Yeah, a couple of these I just have duplicates of. This is one of my shiny... This is one of my Shadow hundos. I don't know if this will ever get a Calm Day. I feel like Zubat could get a Calm Day. So it could get a move in the future. I haven't evolved it. I just haven't evolved it. Should I evolve it? I could. I don't know. Anyway, Diglett, Meowths, all sorts of Meowths. This is I have 2 level 50 Alakazams. These are for my Megas. I have one of them on Psychic moveset, one of them on Fighting moveset, because technically Mega Alakazam can be used as a fighting attacker with counter, so... Zubat Calm Day with 3 times XP, that would be horrible. We need Crystal Onyx. Zubat wouldn't be... I don't think people would be really happy about a Zubat Calm Day. Let me know if you would. I don't think people would be that happy about it, but... You know... I don't think it would be the worst. We got some Machamps, a Hundo Machamp. Machamp's just a good overall Pokemon, it's worth maxing out. Bellsprout, Weeping Bells, Tentacools. Something crazy that I've thought of that, some people do is, straight up a living Hundo Dex, which means they have one of every single... They have one of every single Hundo Pokemon. So, one Geodude, one Graveler, one Golem, etc., etc. So... That would be insane for me to do. I don't know how far I would, how close I would be to that, but I don't think I would be that close. I don't even have more Hundo Abras. There's some Pokemon, though. Tentacool, Geodude, Ponyta, Galarian Ponytas, Slowpoke, Slowbros. This is my Mega Slowbro. I'll show you my mega collection after. Farfetch'd. We don't have a Hundo regular Farfetch'd. That would be a really cool one to get. Dugong. We do have a Hundo Gengar. And I also have this. This is arguably like one of my rarest Pokemon as well. A Hundo costume Gengar. This is the 2020 costume. I don't think it's ever been back. Has it? I think maybe it's come back one time. Working on a living Hundo Dragon Dex. Ooh, that's a good little grind. What's up, Liam? Welcome in. Welcome in. Piplup Comday Classic. Is it needed, though? Is it? This is sick, though. I didn't know. I knew I had this, but this is one of my rare Pokemon for sure. Kingler. Voltorbs. We got some Torbies. Electrode. Cubone. Hitmonlee. Coughing. We got a couple Chanseys. These are great for gym defending. I have 2 of these now, actually. Good to drop into gyms. Those Chanseys. Power up that Gengar in the next power up video. That would be a good option to power up, actually. Zubies. 300 Zubies. Is that what they be calling them now? We're calling them Zubat Zubies. I am back. Welcome back, Pokezema. Anyway, Jinx. This is called Rift Jared. I think this was a challenge. Somebody won to get it nicknamed after them. But this is my Mega Gyarados. I have 2, actually. I think one of them is on Water moveset, and one of them... Actually, they're both the same. Anyway. Ditto Hundo. That's actually a really rare Ditto. I was able to get this one to level 50. This is a tough Hundo to get. But I think I got it through trades, probably from my mom. Yeah, from my mom after a Ditto event. So we just had like so many Dittos. So I was able to just kind of like trade for them. Eevees. How many Eevee Hundos do I have? I have an Eevee Sun Crown. That's it, though. I guess maybe I've evolved some of them. Almanites, Kabutos. Anything crazy here? Let's keep going. Okay, we're getting to legendaries. Okay. I have a Hundo Articuno and a Hundo Moltres. I do not have a Hundo Zapdos. I do have a Hundo Dragonite. And I have 200% IV Mewtwo's. One of them is not level... One of them is 50. And one of them is not level 50. This one's on a different moveset. The reason I have 2 is because for Mega Mewtwo X and Y, they're going to want different movesets. So this is my 2 Mewtwo's. I'm still missing the XLs to max this. Yeah, Mewtwo needs to come back, bro. It's been too long. What was the last time Mewtwo was out? Last time was Shadow Raid Weekend, I think. Was it Shadow Raid Weekend was the last time Mewtwo was out? It's actually kind of insane. Specific Shundos I want right now are Kyogre and Lucario, I would probably say. Yeah, the Hundo Dragonite is ready for Mega Dragonite. I should start tagging the new Megas, actually. Anyway, Meganium, Typhlosion. We have 2 Gators. I really wanted the Hundo background Gator. Gator is one of my favorite Pokemon as well. I think it's a really cool Pokemon. Hoot, Spinnerax, Chinshoos. Oh my god, a couple of baby Pokemon. Pichu, Cleffa, and Igglybuff Hundos. And Togepi. Wow, okay, I've kind of cooked on the babies right now. 2023? Wait, it was out in 2024 or 2023? 2024 March? I could say it was 2024 March. Isaac with the 50. Grimer and Alolan Grimer, she had a community day. I remember the Grimer lost one of the community day votes. My favorite Pokemon is Muck. Yeah, I think, Grimer did lose Com Day votes. I think it would be good. The thing is, it would be a good, like, more like a filler Com Day. Because it wouldn't be able to be like a main Com Day. Anyway, this is my Hundo Ampharos. Meryl's. We do have a Hundo Flower Crown Umbreon at level 50. This was my PvP Umbreon with Last Resort. Mischievous, Unknowns. I have a couple Unknowns. I always try to best buddy my Hundo Unknowns because I think it would be fun to get a living unknown Hundo Dex. I think that would be fun. So I'm working on best buddying the O and the I, but right now I just have the G. This is the G, right? JSK with the 5. Support the Dax. Pack battle again next tour. You know it's happening, bro. You know it's happening. We'll see you. I wonder if they'll run the tour back in the same spot again. I wonder. Or will they choose a new spot? Dunsparce, Steelix, Snubble. We do have a Hundo Corsola. It's not level 50 yet. It's not level 50 yet. I gotta keep trading for the for the candies. I think I used a lot of my candies on Galarian Corsola. That's why. But anyway. We have a Hundo Smeargle with the moveset of Shadow Claw and Octazooka. Not the best move, but it is level 50, which is pretty cool that we were able to get that. Got this from a trade? Or no, this... Oh my god, I remember the story of this. The story of this was... Oh my god, was insane. So, me and my mom started to stream, and I took my snapshot just to get my buddy on the map, and a Smeargle spawned, and I didn't even notice. Maybe I did, but I was just like, okay, I'm not going to catch that. Because catching Smeargle, you can't really quick catch it. It doesn't disappear from the map. So I left it. So then we walk around the whole, we stream for like an hour or 2 hours. And we get back to the parking lot where it all started. And I see the Smeargle there. And by now I'm like, okay, I've caught a lot of things. Let me just catch this Smeargle, get it done. And I catch it and it's a Hundo. So there was a Hundo Smeargle sitting on the map for 2 hours that I did not catch until I caught it. And when I caught it, it was a Hundo. Pretty rare shiny, pretty rare Hundo to get, to be honest. Okay, this was actually my first ever 100% IV, was a Shadow Hundo Entei. This was got from Giovanni as well. And I actually still have not maxed this out either. There's a couple Pokemon that I just, like, when it comes to raids, I need to get on it and I need to raid for it. I should actually tag this in the power-up tag. Because this deserves to be level 50. This deserves to be level 50. So it was my first ever Hundo. It was my first ever Shadow Legendary, and it was from Giovanni. It was the luck was insane with this. We also got a Hundo Suicune. Was this from research? No, this was a remote raid during Rosalia Calm Day. Interesting event. Larvitar, Tyranitar, Sceptiles. We got a couple of the starters. A couple of these are for the megas, of course. Okay, this was my second ever Shadow Hundo. Was a Gardevoir. This was caught during GoFest 2020, the first ever global GoFest. Near the end of the day, you know, it was the event was coming down to an end. Everyone was kind of chilling, and I was like, let me just do this shadow. This shadow battle. I decided to do it, and we ended up getting a Shadow Gardevoir. So this is pretty good. Did you see the Delightful Days taking over? I did. It's gonna be sick, dude. Let me know if you guys are excited. Giovanni is getting Tina and Shadow Kyogre. And I'm going to be at Worlds for this, bro. Ugh. Should I get it? I'm curious how good. Did anyone look how good Shadow Tina is? I know in PvP it'll be pretty good, but no male Gardevoir. It's a crime. Is it a male Gardevoir? Look, at the end of the day, I was going to turn into a Gardevoir anyway because Shadow Gardevoir is better than Shadow Glade. It's just more meta. It's just stronger. Whoa, this is crazy. I have a Hundo Ninjask and Shedinja. These are two pretty rare Hundos to get. I don't have the shiny Shedinja, though. That is one that's tough. Okay, my Hundo Sableye collection. Of course, we have Marigold. We have our boy Precious, which is a purified. I don't know why I called it Precious at all. I guess it kind of works out. And then we have 3 just regular old Hundo Sableyes. I think some of these I was caught from a raid. Wait, this is a raid? No, this is a leader. Oh, this is another purified one. Okay, I've purified a couple Sableyes to make a Hundo. That was a trade, and this was an egg. Hatched Unknown. Whoa, that's kind of sus, bro. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Mawile, Aeron, a lot of these Hundos. A lot of these are Mega Hundos, which I'll show after. I do have 2 Hundo Spindas. Dude, both of these were caught this year. I never had any Spindas, any shiny Spindas or whatever. But then literally this year I went off and I got a bunch of Hundo Spindas. So I was able to get that. I missed Beldum Calm Day because I took a break, realized I had a Calm Day, wondered why I didn't know. And that you weren't subbed, that's why you missed it. Beldum Calm Day was a while back though. Beldum Calm Day Classic. Shoutina isn't as good as your bulk. Yeah, agreed. I think it'll be good for PvP because it's actually a decent PvP mon, but yeah, for raids, not for PvP. For raids it'll be good. For PvP there's not much value in the shadow. Anyway, Hundo Zangoose, that's a regional, that's pretty cool. This is another one of my favorite Pokemon that I'll probably take a level 50 to be honest at some point. Lileep, we got a Cradil, we got a Sempasuchel Crown Hundo Duskull. I guess that's cool. Why not? Banette, Snowrunt, Glalie, Clamperl, Bagon, Beldums, bunch of hundos here. We do have a Latias. I do not have a Latios hundo, which sucks. Would have loved to get one of those this weekend, but we ended up failing. Not grabbing that. I do need to max this out though. To level 50. I did not get enough Latias candy this weekend. 2 Groudons. I have the Hundo Rayquaza, of course. This is probably one of my most mega evolved Pokemon. Such a useful mega. Such a useful mega to have. So my precious, yeah, I know that the precious is a Golem reference, but I'm not even that big into Lord of the Rings, so I don't know why I would make that reference. For Rays, my guess is based on the spreadsheet. That'll be right below or around Mega Gengar, below Necrozma. Definitely be below Necrozma, but it'll be up there for sure. So many hundos of megas. Yeah, that's the goal. That's really my main hunt, to be honest. Starly Pachirisu is a cool hundo I have. This is level 50. This one was given to me pretty much in LA for the Sinnoh tour. I got so many Pachirisu hatches, which gave me so many candies. Greetings from Oregon. What's up? What's up from Oregon? Trade Pokemon equals spoof? No, it means I trade with my mother. That's what it means. Bunnery, Klingling, Skunky, Bronzor, Bonsley. This is a pretty rare hundo to have. A Chatot as well. I hatched this one during the Global Sinnoh tour. And I guess I was just able to get enough candies. I hatched so many eggs during Sinnoh tour. I don't know why, but I just got so many. I got so much candy for that. 3 Garchomps. Most of these caught during Calm Day, probably. Yeah, Gible Calm Day. What a fun event, to be honest. I also have a Hundo Munchlax. That's a little fun hundo. Didn't know I had that, actually. I don't think I have a Hundo Snorlax, though. Thinking about it now, yeah, I don't have a Hundo Snorlax. Electivire, Rhyperior, Magmortar. This was one of the rarest hundos I probably have. A Hundo Rotom Fridge. I caught this in London. Day 2, London Go Fest, my first ever Go Fest. On my way to the park, I was like, let me take my snapshots. Let me just get these out of the way. And then I end up with a Hundo Rotom Fridge. Rotom is like arguably one of the hardest Pokemon to get hundos of, to get shinies of. And I was able to get one. So that's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane we're able to get that. I do have a Dialga hundo. As of course, it doesn't have the move. Of course, it doesn't have the move. Dude, I don't want to get back into it, but it's just so frustrating that, like, why don't we have an item that we can use on these Pokemon to give them the move, you know? I remember getting this hundo. But I do have the Hundo Palkia, and this one does have the move. This was caught in LA. This one was caught, like, right on the release of Palkia, pretty much. We grinded raids like crazy, but I never got... So I haven't powered it up. I haven't touched this Dialga, because it's like... I did best buddy it, I guess, but, like, why, you know? Am I usually around that much Stardust? Right now, I'm pretty high on Stardust. Usually, I'm a little bit lower, but right now, we have a lot. We do have 3 Hundo Heatrans. I don't know why. I just keep getting 100% IV Heatrans. That's just something I got. Yeah, the Rotom Fridge is crazy, to be honest. How many Nundos? We'll get into that after. Tina, we got a Tina Hundo. 2, actually, which is kind of insane. I used to go ham on raids, so it kind of makes sense why I have all these hundos. Obviously, our Shundo, Cresselia as well, which we've gone through. Okay, Generation 5. We have every starter except for Superior Hundo. Didn't know I did not have that. Patrat, Lillipup. Okay, Drilburs. Okay, look how insane this is. I showed you guys my shiny Drilbur collection, but I have a Shadow Hundo Drilbur. Hundo Drilbur. Hundo Drilbur. Hundo Drilbur. Hundo Drilbur. Shundo Excadrill. Hundo Dynamaxed Excadrill. Hundo Lucky Excadrill. Hundo Non-Lucky Excadrill. Dude, I don't know why, but Excadrill loves me. I want Sableye to love me, but Excadrill loves me more. And I don't know why it is, but it's just the fact. It's just a fact that it does. But I have so many. I have so many of those. Timber, Conkeldurr. Maractus is another cool hundo I have that's maxed out. This is my regional dex, level 50'd. I got like Maractus is Unova Tour, but Sinnoh Tour and Unova Tour gave me so many hundo regionals. It just kind of happened. The Drilbur King, literally. I don't know why. It just loves me. I do have a Hundo Basculin. This was a cool little grab. Hundo Sigilith as well. Like, again, I don't know why. I just keep getting these Hundos and then I just max them out. Because the amount of eggs that I go after, like, yeah, it's crazy. I have 3 Galarian Yamask Hundos, okay? Tirtuga, Archon. Wow, I have this full family of Hundos. Tirtuga, Coracorsula, sorry, how do you say that? Caracosta, Archon, and Archeops. I got it all. Ducklet, Vanillites, Joltix, Ferroseeds, Chandelures, Haxoruses. I finally got the Hundo Poniard, which I did evolve into King Gambit that you'll see later. So I have actually 2 Hundo Poniards now. One was hatched, one was caught during GoFest this year. Rufflet, a bunch of Hydreigons. This is an insane Hundo I actually have. Hundo Larvesta. It's not a Shundo, but it's pretty insane, to be honest. It's pretty insane. Someone's saying, how many Hundo Sableyes do I have? Like 5 or 6. My friend has a Shundo Sigilith with Enigma background. That's insane. Benguin, yeah, anything counts. Make sure you get boxes from Rayquaza. Actually, speaking of now, again, if anybody has an Enigma shiny Sandile and they're willing to give it away, I will trade you almost anything for it. I want that shiny so bad. Virizion, Reshiram, Thundurus. This is actually one of my favorite legendaries in Pokemon Go. Thundurus Therian. I just love this thing. I would consider trying to get a... actually, thinking about it now, it would have been pretty cool if I got a shiny with a background of this and then made it a Shundo. I wonder if people have that, right? That's a thing you can have. Kyla says, hi Dax, your videos are super helpful for maximum game enjoyment, including Yap sessions. I just want to thank you. Good luck on your running goals. Keep doing it. Thank you, Kyla. I appreciate that. Thank you for popping in and letting me know that. I will continue with the running goals. Okay, I have a bunch of Froakies. I have 2 with the little cap, the Halloween cap. And this is my Greninja in case Ash Greninja does come out. I'm ready. I'm ready, chat. Some Talonflames. We have the Hundo Skiddo. In terms of Hundo Flabébés, I have white and blue flower. One of these was caught in New Zealand, and one of these was caught in Japan. Fun, fun, fun. Inkay, Claunchers, Tyrants. I do have a Hundo Halucha. This was a nice grab. I could actually max this thing out, but this was a hatch from GoFest this year. Again, I feel like any hatch event, for some reason, I just end up hatching all the Hundos. So, I don't know why. My lips are getting dry. Carbink. We got Gudra, Punkaboo, Bergmite, Noibat. We got the Xerneas Hundo. This was actually got from my home gym, from a random raid at my home gym. I finally got the Hundo Zern. Don't have the Yveltal. Moving into Gen 7, Litten, Poplio, Picky Peck, Young Goose. We do have a Rockruff. Is this Dusk? No, we don't have a Dusk Hundo Rockruff. We don't have that. We do have, this is Lycanroc. Okay, anyway. 2 Mudbrays. I got these both in India. One of these I think is maxed out or close to be maxed out. Yeah, I'm working on maxing this out. It's in my power-up tag. Hey, Skull with the 2. Did you see the new Shadow Raids? Yes, I did, Skull. We actually talked about it on stream. Absolutely insane. I'm going to go ham on Kyogre. I need Kyogre candies, but I also need good IV Kyogres to use in raids. So you can tell if it's Dusk because it'll be able to evolve into the Dusk form where there'll only be one option. This right here is non-Dusk because there's 2 options. The black dot marks that it's a Hundo. I have 2 Dupiters, 2 Fomantises, a bunch of Morlulls. I have a Hundo Salandit, but it's a male. So that kind of bums. I kept it. I don't really know why, but maybe you can like gender change in the future. I don't know. Turtonator, Komo-o. I do have a Hundo Kartana and 2 Guzzlords. I actually got 2 Hundo Guzzlords back to back, which was insane. Getting the Hundo Guzzlords just randomly from remote raids back to back. We do have one of each of the Necrozmas. One of these is a Hundo with the background. This was the New York City background. And I remember this was in one of my vlogs, but it was my first raid of the day. And this was one of my Master Ball catches actually. And I think it was Gilly was saying, if it's your first raid of the day, it's guaranteed a background. So he put like a Hundo on the line for him to transfer if it isn't. And yeah, it had a background, so it was a Hundo. I remember that. I saw the video you clutched up the shiny Guzzlord. Yes, I remember that. That was a crazy video when I was helping somebody out, but Anyway, this was a crazy hundo for me to get. We do have a hundo Melmetal. I actually had 2, but I remember I transferred one during a stream where chat decided like what Pokemon to transfer. It was crazy. I do have a Dynamax, Hundo, and Teleon. I feel like I have a lot of like Hundo Dynamaxes of things that have Gigantamaxes. Like I have Bulbasaur, but I can't, like you can't Gigantamax it, which sucks. But hello, I was actually lucky and hatched a shiny Hundo Sandile. Nice. That's a Shundo I want. Shundo Sandile is one I want. Anyway, I have a Nickit, Hatena, 2 Hundo Phalanxes, so I'm ready for the Mega when it comes out. 2 Train Phalanxes. We have 2 Hundo Zacians, 2 Hundo Zamazentas. None of these have the background, unfortunately, but all of these are great. Very useful Pokemon. Very useful. I would argue one of the most useful Pokemons in the game right now. Mewtwo is up there as well, but like Zacian is just across the board. Finally, moving to the final generation, Gen 8. I guess not including Hisuians. We got a Florigato with the hat. Can't evolve that, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Meowscarada. I got 3 Dirges. We got, of course, Le Shundo showing it off again. Max Soup would be amazing. I have a Hundo Shroodle, which is crazy to me. I did not, like, that's actually an insane thing that I got. This was actually my Pokedex entry for Shroodle. Tinkatink is a nice Hundo. Still working on maxing this out to level 50. Annihilate and King Gambit at the end. This was my new King Gambit. I'm maxing this bad boy out as well. What does this max out to? I'll show you guys the mons I'm actually maxing out right now. I like to keep it. I think it's very useful, but like to keep a power up tag of things you can power up or want to power up so that when you get the candies, you can power them up. So like I have the Mewtwo in here. Even if I don't have the candies to power it up, like I could still come in here and like power it up a couple times for a power up task. But these are all the things I'm powering up. Mewtwo, Corsola, Entei, Torkoal, Zangoose. This is a... Somebody can check the ranking of this, but this is a very, 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 very high ranking Registeel. I don't know if Registeel is cracked in PvP anymore, but like this thing, yeah, this thing is tanky. Latias, Drilbur, Basculin, Durantler, Vesta, Flabebe, Tinkatink, King Gambit. You'll see actually another collection I'm working on is a regional Hundo deck. So these are all the Hundo regionals I have. And I want them all level... I think Zoe's working on this. Yeah, it's a 115-12 Reggie. I think Zoe's also working on this, but like getting a Hundo level 50 of every single regional Pokemon would be cool. It would just show like how much you travel too. I feel like I travel a lot for Pokemon Go, so like I might as well take advantage of this. Per year, how many Hundos you get? I'd say like 80 because I have 400 Hundos and I've been playing for 5 years, so around 80. Okay, chat wants to see my Nundos. Let's show you my Nundos. And 0 defense. We'll go in reverse order. Score Bunny. Melton. That's actually pretty rare. It's a rank 25 in Ultra League. Some people are saying it's ranked 79. 25 or 79, I'm not sure. Really high ranking though. Flabebe. Flabebe White is actually rare. Cryogonal. Elgium. It's a ranked 42. Okay. Tynamo, Frillish, Yamask, Roggenrola, Pidove, Purloin, Drifloom, Buzel, Burmy, Shadow Turtwig. This is actually insanely rare, thinking about it. Spheal, Snowrunt, Phoebus, another two Nundo Phoebuses. Spoink, Sableye. We got the Nundo Sableye. Corsola. This was crazy. A level 1 Nundo Corsola in India. That was insane. This is a really rare Pokemon. Chinchu, Ditto. Ditto is a rare Nundo to have for sure. Jinx, Shelder, Grimer, Magnemite, Geodude. Are some of these... Oh, this is a new Nundo. I didn't know I had this actually. Magnemite, Geodude, Meowth, Pikachu, Charmander, Bulbasaur. Those are all my Nundos. That's a new Nundo. The Magnemite I didn't know I had. But anyway, those are my Nundos, chat. Anything else I want to show off? My people want to see my level 50 Pokemon. So let me show you guys let me go to the washroom because I got to go to the washroom again because I keep drinking so much water. And I'll be right back. Before I go, though, chat, I actually have a question, an honest question. I downloaded the Pokemon. I'm really excited to read this, but the Pokemon manga. I was getting a lot of recommendations that it's really good, and I read books, but like sometimes I get bored. I read a lot of self-help books, which are fun, but I want to read something more fun and engaging. So I'm going to try reading the Pokemon manga. If you read the manga, let me know if it's good or not. I'll come back and read the comments. I'm just going to go to the washroom and then, you know, chat away. BRB. Isn't this the craziest thing? This is a custom-made Sableye mirror. Honestly, I think one of the most like one of the coolest things in the background. Anyway, what is chat saying about the manga? I did come to India, chat. You guys can watch my video. Self-help books are fun. They're not really fun. They're more serious. Washroom counter is at 3. I drink too much water. My bladder is like tiny. Okay, I have so much to learn. Been playing for 5 years. I still feel like this guy and others are on another level. There's always stuff to learn in Pokemon, in Pokemon Go. Even for me. Room tour. Yo, what's up, Gabby's in chat. Gabby's not behind the camera today. Gabby's in the chat today. Bro's in the stream. Okay, wait, hold up, chat. Here are my maxed out level 50 Pokemon, okay? Yeah, also I do have 10,000 storage. I do have the max amount of storage. Let's go through. Bro, somebody's called the Mighty Thanos. That's crazy. Let's go through. Okay. Zacian, 2 Hundo Zacians, maxed out level 50. We have a 9. I did not get a Hundo Curum, but I did get a 98. I don't know if White Curum is a... I don't know if White Curum is a functional. I'm not 100% sure. W name. Bro watched too much Squid Game. Mewtwo, Zamazenta, Palkia, level 50 Palkia. Double moved, of course, with Spatial Rend. Groudon, Hundo Necrozma, maxed out Necrozma. We have a Hundo Shadow Mewtwo. You'll look at those IVs and be like, they're mid. But, you know, this thing is just so busted. This attack is so high, and it has 14 attack. I also didn't get anyone that was better than this, so this is what you get. We have a Hundo Reshiram, a Hundo Dialga. Dialga, I believe, is a functional Hundo. This is actually, talking about Shadow Kyogre, this was my Shadow Kyogre I got, and I kind of regret not getting more than one. But now that it's coming to Shadow Raids, like, this one's kind of mid. If you think about it, this one is kind of mid. How much candies do I have for Kyogre, actually? 249? Bro, I'm gonna go crazy on Shadow Ogre. It'll probably be 20 remote raids a day, but we're gonna go dude, when this thing drops again, Dialga is functional, yeah. Come to India again? I'll consider coming to India again. I'd love to. Thank you, Lucas. Appreciate that from TikTok. When is it coming to Shadow Raids? Not this weekend. Not next. The weekend after that. If you could golden bottle cap a Shadow, I would do a Shadow Shiny Charizard. I think that's probably what I would do. Anyway, it's coming to Shadow Raids in 2 weekends. I'll have a video about it, but mine's kind of sucks. Another Mewtwo that's pretty high. This is my Groudon as well. So the crazy thing is if we get Kyogre, that means we're going to get Groudon after. Functional means Evan, functional means that a 15-15-15 IV is the same as a 15-15-14 IV. Statistically, they're the same. So this is my Hundo, not a Hundo, terrible Shadow Groudon, but hopefully I get new ones. Landorus, Zarude, this is my Bottled Cap Pokemon as well. We're working on maxing this bad boy out. One more IV to go. We're currently working on catching 1,500 Pokemon with it as my buddy. So should be able to do that. Not too hard at all, but that's our boy Zarude. Ursaluna, level 50. We have a functional Ho. I believe Ho is functional as well. Why didn't we get Groudon first, considering it's first in the Dex? I'm not sure. Andrew. Maybe there's a water theme going down this year at GoFest. Or sorry, at the Worlds. Okay, we got a Rayquaza Hundo, Tyranitar maxed out, another Tyranitar maxed out, Dragonite, a Shadow Tyranitar maxed out, 15-10-15 IVs. Not amazing. Metagross, this is one of my better Shadow Pokemon. A Shadow 98 Dragonite. Really nice. Hundo Xerneas. I have a lot of these Shadow T-Tars maxed out because Shadow T-Tar is just such a good dark type attacker. So Salamence, Rhyperior maxed out. Shadow Salamence 96 maxed out. Ho is only functional at 40. Okay, good to know. Giratina, Kartana 98. I do not think Kartana is a functional Hundo, but this thing is still insane. Can you make a video on rule free-to-play players can make for GoFest finale except catching the Eternatus? I'm going to have a tips video for GoFest, and it's going to cover tips for free or non-free-to-play players. Thundurus, we have another maxed out. I have a couple maxed out level 50 Salamances because they're just so strong. Mewtwo, this is level 40 Shadow Mewtwo. Zygarde, this is my complete form of Zygarde. It is at level 50. You literally cannot see the CP. It's a 4085 CP. I might consider bottle capping this, to be honest, but we'll see. Another Mewtwo, level 40. We got a level 50 Melmetal, level 50 Haxorus, level 50 Hydreigon, level 40. We got, this is like a, almost, what is this? This is like an working on level, I guess I should put this in my power up tag, but working on leveling that Heatran up. Another level 40 Mewtwo. You'll notice a lot of my Mewtwo's are just like level 40, just because like the IVs, they don't matter that much. Like this Pokemon is just so busted. Did you get Fly move on your Salamence and Outrage? I think I do have Fly and Outrage. To be honest, I don't use Mega Salamence that much because Mega Rayquaza is just better. But Kyogre, this is a level 40 Kyogre. Somebody traded me. Hundo Gudra level 40. We got some other things here. We got a Gyarados, Rayquaza. This is my level 51 IV Shadow Shiny Metagross. I've shown this a couple times, but still. Do you have location cards for the current Korea event? I do not. Level 40 Metagross, Dragonite, another Metagross, Kommo-o, Rhyperior, Metagross, level 50 Shadow Mamoswine, RIP Shadow Mamoswine, now that Black and White Kyurem are here. I don't really use these anymore. Annihilate, 98, level 40. Interesting why I powered this up, but 98 level 40 Tina. I guess it's pretty strong. Couple Hundo Excadrills. Just love Excadrill. How many candies do I have for Excadrill? Not that much. I need to work on getting those back. We got our Keldeo. As well, which is pretty good. Best Buddy collection. I'll show that after. Florges, level 50 Shadow Rampardos. This thing is a beast as a rock type attacker. Hundo Latias, I already showed that. Hundo Shadow Gardevoir, Hundo Gallade, Hundo Gardevoir, level 50 96 Gardevoir, Hundo Entei, Hundo level 50 91 Gardevoir. As you can see, I've powered up a lot of meta relevant raid attackers. Alakazam, I've actually never noticed this, but I have a lot of maxed out mons. This is a level 40 Shadow Moltres, level 50 Shadow Machamp, level 50 Shadow Electivire, two of them, actually. Shadow Aggron, Shadow Swampert, Shadow Excadrill, Shadow Archeops, Shadow, sorry, not a Shadow Archeops. I'm starting to see them all. I'm starting to blur them together. More Moltres. This Garchomp is just a really high CP, but I never powered that up. This is level 40 Rampardos. More Mamoswine. Level 50 Charizard. Level 50, a couple just level 50 Megas with lower CPs here. This is the level 40 Shadow Excadrill. Level 40 Shadow Magnezone. And then, yeah, this is kind of coming down to the end of it. None of these are really that insane. So those are most of my powered up Pokemon, to be honest. That's like my whole powered up collection, I would say. Somebody wants to see my best buddies. I have 146 best buddies, so I'm missing 56 best buddies until I complete the badge. Love your videos. It was nice to meet you during Paris. Nice to meet you as well, LL. I don't have any good Terrakions, Richard. No, I do not. The dreams for Pokemon Go for a living. It's pretty insane. What do you call the security guards for Samsung? Guardians of the Galaxy. I was like, that was such a random comment out of nowhere, if true. I feel like this game got a lot more boring after Microdrift fix. It's been like a day, bro. It's been like a day. What Pokemon do you have the most candies for? I'll check that after. I'm not sure. Anyway, my best buddy collection. Let me see if there's anything special. Obviously, most of my powered up Pokemon here. We'll do it in reverse order with my lowest first. Okay, obviously, like my wild shiny level 1 Mesprit. I have a Hundo Wingull that I best buddied because I don't know why. I best buddied this 96 Shadow Shadow Drowsy. Best buddied this shiny Sableye. Why not? Hundo Hoot Hoot, a shiny Shadow Sableye. Obviously the Litwick Cap Sableye. I would probably turn this into a Shundo next. We have a Pidgey given to me by Brandon Ton from Singapore, but he traded to me in Ottawa. We were in Ottawa. He traded this to me when he visited, and it went lucky. So, what an amazing little grab. Yeah, we're talking about the gym fix, the Microdrift. Raikou. This is a wild shiny Raikou. Hundo Smeargle. Shadow Shiny Venusaur, best buddied. Seaking, best buddied. My first ever Galarian Moltres was best buddied as well. 569 CP. Shadow Skorupi. This is an extra large shiny Sableye that we best buddied. We best buddied our Poipole, even though it sucks, bro. That's horrible. Cubfu, I like to best buddy my like one-time mythicals. Have I ever been to South Africa? No, I have not. It's night here. Good night. Epic content. Best buddy, you need to get 300 hearts with it as your buddy, Devin, to get it. That's how you get best buddied. Okay, sorry. Cubfu, $150 Gible. Again, I spent $150 on this. Could we compare our best buddies on the next? Sure, Rasmus, let's do it. Hundo Shadow Zubat, 98 shiny on the... Why did I best buddy a Raichu? Some of these I don't really know why I best buddied, but I guess. Shundo, obviously best buddied. Tinkatink, my Hundo Tinkatink. This is a really good IV best buddied Abomasnow for PvP. So, anyway. Hundo I almost said Hundo Ditto. Hundo Ditto, oh my god. What did I almost just say there? I was watching, dude. I was watching, what did I watch yesterday? I watched Fight Club for the first time, and there was a crazy scene in Fight Club. A good movie, though. Good movie. If you haven't seen Fight Club, check it out. Sorry. My first ever Galarian Articuno. We got our Shadow Shiny. This is, I think, one of the best shiny shadows, in my opinion, is the Charizard. I think it just fits so well, the shiny shadow vibes. Obviously, chat's going after me. I didn't say it. When we hit Legend, we got our Pika Libre. Of course, we had to best buddy the Pika Libre. This was insane. 2023 when we grinded and we reached Legend. Wow. Honestly, this had really, really good IVs. Did I like Fight Club? Yes, I enjoyed it. Except somebody was doing like fireworks on a Wednesday night, and like I like straight up couldn't hear. I couldn't like hear the movie. It was crazy. What else do we have in here? A Hundo Stuffle. Our 98 shiny. My first ever Galarian Zapdos. Of course, I had to best buddy that. Hundo Dmax Bulbasaur. Don't know why I best buddy this, but a shiny 96 Manectric, I guess. Jirachi. Obviously, I best buddied all my one-time mythicals. Same with Shaman, one of my Shamans. Celebi's. Pachirisu. Another Shaman. Oh, I best buddied 2 Shamans. Okay, that's crazy. Jirachi, Skiddo, Chansey, Corsola. What else do I have best buddied here? Victini was best buddied. This was the Medicham. This was a rank 1 Medicham best buddied that took me to Legend rank. This was the one that pushed me to Legend rank. This was also a really good IV when Lickitung was good in PvP back in the day. Remember those days. Elmo the fireworks. Did you hear them? Gabby, did you hear the fireworks or am I just me? Muse, both my Muse are best buddied. Volcanian's best buddy. This one was actually one of the easiest best buddies ever because like there was these tasks that I kept having to do where I had to best buddy this thing. So anyway, Charizard. This is a clone Zard. I only have clone Charizard. I don't have any other clones because I didn't play the clone event. And yeah, this was just traded to me. Who gave me this actually? The Fixer Slayer. Andrew gave me this, so let me know how many clones you have, but this is my only clone I have. What else do I have here? This is a Hundo Medicham for the Mega. My Shiny Galarian Articuno trade to me. Meloetta. Marigold, of course. Why? Oh, you know what? This was my original Hoopa Unbound I got from Special Research before it was in, what's it called? Before it was in raids. What was it? Elite raids it was in? It was in Elite raids. Yeah, before it was in Elite raids, this was my first ever Hoopa Unbound I got, so I guess I best buddied it. That was kind of weird. Solgaleo as well. This was my first Solgaleo before it was in raids. I best buddied that, I guess. Chatot, Mawile, 98 shiny Venusaur. That's pretty nice, actually. Beedrill, a couple Beedrills. These are for the Megas. You'll notice a lot of my best buddies are Megas. I do have a shiny 91 Shadow Shiny Mewtwo. I don't know if I'll ever power this up. I don't have the candies right now, but don't know if I'd ever power that up. But it's a pretty cool little... Shadow Shinies are rare, especially Mewtwo. One of the rarest Shadow Shinies. Glalie, Pidgeot. This was a PvP thing, I think. I don't know. I best buddied this because it was good in PvP back in the day. Of course, Shiny Galarian Zapdos. Got to best buddy that bad boy. King Gambit Hundo. The Rotom Fridge. Banette, Manectric, Steelix. The Squirtle. The Blastoise. Sunglasses Blastoise. That's a sick best buddy. This is my shiny 98 Mewtwo. Showed that off. Yeah, it was Elite Raids, right? Level 50 Diancie. I didn't show this off. This is actually up there for my next bottle cap. I would consider... your phone screen is trying really hard to see. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, this is something I would really consider bottle capping next. I would really consider bottle capping that next. Gengar, and then yeah, this kind of just gets into my powered up Pokemon. I do have my Keldeo best buddied. I would consider trying to get the rare candies to max out this thing as well. I really do love Keldeo. It'll probably come to raids or research at some point, but anyway, not a Hundo Diancie. No way you have a Hundo Diancie, PG. No way. No shot, bro. Will there be location cards? Yes, there will be location cards for Ghost Fest Finale. They're actually looking pretty cool. They're on the website if you want to check them out. Anyway, and that's like kind of all my powered up Pokemon. So, anything else in here that I can show? Obviously my Dynamax Pokemon. These are all the Dynamax Pokemon I currently like have powered up and are using. I have a Greedent at level 40. Toxicity at level 40. You see, the thing is, I don't have the most Dynamax Pokemon. I kind of only power them up when I need them. I go through my PvP Pokemon. I have like... I don't know if I really want to get too deep into this, but I guess I can go through my rank 1s. What do I have a rank 1? I have a rank 1 Medicham, rank 1 Muck, rank 1 Electabuzz. We got the same bed sheets? No shot. These are from IKEA, bro. There's no way. You chose these bed sheets too? My editor has the same bed sheets as me? Shadow Hundos. I'll show those after. But these are my best PvP mons. Rank 1 Slash, rank 1 Macargo, rank 1 Seviper, rank 1. Are any of these good now? Not really. Rank 1 Lantern. That would have been good back in the day. Rank 1 Babarrel. That thing cooks. Rank 1 Machamp. Empoleon. Rank 1 Cophagrigus. And that's it. What about in the Ultra League? Do I have any rank 1s? This is still Great League. .U100. I have a rank 1 Gastrodon. Talonflame. That's just a Hundo. Same thing with that. That's just a Hundo. Rank 1 Snorlax and a rank 1 Dirge. Interesting. Heady Hop, what's up? I don't really keep any extra larges and extra smalls. I don't really keep any of these. Like, I have an extra small Zamazenta with the background. That's, like, cool. I don't know. I don't really keep these. I don't really care too much. This is an extra large Lunala. I guess I should, right? Because showcases now... Chat, somebody correct me, but showcases now are not based on a single Pokemon. They're based on a typing. Am I correct? Predictions for GoFest 2026. I feel like they're running it back in New York in the States. I feel like they're just going to keep doing New York, somewhere in Japan, and then in Europe. Europe is always the wild card. Who knows where it'll be in Europe? Depends on the event. So sometimes it's by type, and then sometimes it's a specific Pokemon. I don't showcase that hard. My tags, by the way, I have a Best Buddy tag, Mega Level Up tag, which I should actually Mega Evolve this. Yeah, that Lunala is huge. Very showcase. Does it vary like showcase specific to showcase, or are you talking about like showcase? Oh, my battery's about to die. Hold up. Like chat, does it vary showcase to showcase? We know you don't showcase. I don't showcase at all because the showcases are so competitive in Ottawa. I have 11 showcase wins. I have 11 showcase wins, chat. Yeah, we're reloading. I'm a little slow on the reload, Gabby. Not as fast as you, bro. Maybe I'll do a deep dive into showcases. See if I can grind out some showcases. Because I know they are really good. And I always recommend to do them. It's just like, for me, I just don't have them near me, you know. I guess this is a good time to go through my medals. I have all the platinum medals for those, but we can go through my medals here. Jogger, 11,000 kilometers. All legit. All legit. Those are my clicks. Those are my kilometers. Kanto Dex is complete. My catches are at 414,000. Almost 500,000. It's going to take a while to get to 500,000, but almost 500,000. Got 4,000 evolves. 15,000 eggs hatched. 183 Pokestops spun. I think this is actually pretty good. 15,000 on my Sightseer medal seems pretty high, to be honest. Pikachu fan, I don't really care about this. Johto Dex is complete. 3,200 legendary raids. So if you think about like how many Hundo legendaries I have, I feel like I'm way over odds on my Hundos. Because it should be 1 in 216, right? Berry Masters at 8. I'd never berry. This is not something I do. Almost at 600 showcase wins. Happy to be semi-rural. Yeah, being rural can help for sure with the showcase. Gym leader, defend gym leaders 15,000 hours. We got the Hoenn badge completed. Field research task at 17,000. 470 best friends. 53,000 trades. I trade a lot. So my trade medal is pretty high. There's probably people with higher, but my trade medal is pretty berserk. I've done a lot of trades. I've also gotten a lot of kilometers in trades at 100 million kilometers across the distance of trades. Got the Great League Veteran medal, 1,200 snapshots. My hero medal's at 5. What is yours at, PG? Mine's at 5,000. I used to do this a lot more, but I don't really grind Team Rocket anymore. I don't know why. I don't know. maybe like people aren't as interested in that type of content. So, any specifics you're collecting? I'm thinking of starting a shiny living dex. That's what I'm thinking of starting. Your mom is your best trader. Yeah, without my mom, my trade medal would not be as high as it is. Weak hero. What's yours at? Triathletes at 390. Rising Star at 329. 9,000 on Rising Star Duo. I'm guessing this is with my mom. I guess it could be any friend, but probably the majority. 50,000. That's insane. I wish they would fix the glitches on GBL. It's so annoying when people are so cheaters. What glitches are you getting? I haven't PvP'd in a while, so I can't speak on it, but 22,000 on my Picnicker, 2,700 on Wayfarer, 2,600 on Successor, 5,500 on Raid Expert. This doesn't make a lot of sense. I feel like I've done... It said I'd done like 3,000 legendary raids, but 5,000 Raid Expert. Like, I guess the math here... Oh, never mind. I've done way more legendary raids. I feel like I was reading that wrong. I've done almost 10,000 legendary raids. Anyway, Tiny Collector, these is at 1,300. Extra large is at 2,000. Life of the Party, 476. Medals I'm still working on. The Fisher. Oh, I showed legend. Okay, that makes sense. I messed that up. Past 5K on your hero, but I do rocket stuff a lot. Hey, congrats. Well, this new event will be perfect for you. What's up, Q-Sela? How's it going? I haven't finished this medal. This is one I need to work on. Same with my Rattata medal. I really need to work on the Rattata medal. Where's Pokemama? She's at the cottage right now. The Sinnoh medal, you can't complete this because we're missing Fion, Manaphy, and Arceus. The Ultra League Veteran medal, I just don't really PvP anymore, so I could do this. I could do this if I wanted to, but I'm not really going to. Same thing with the Master League. This medal you can complete. No, wait, can you? Yes, I need to evolve Volcarona. I need to get Volcarona, which I don't have yet. Best Buddied, I'm almost done. Kalos, I think you can complete Kalos now by evolving Honedge. Alola, you can't complete yet. Mega Evolution Guru, we're still missing 4 Megas. Camerupt, Metagross, Mewtwo. I think those are the 4 Megas we're missing. I don't know if Mewtwo counts as 2, though. It's not. It's the same species. Mewtwo and Sharpedo, so 4. Met you in Central Park, big fan. Hey! Good to see you again. Well, good to talk to you again, I guess. Do you have even Rattata in your biome? I think there's Rattatas near me. Route Navigator, I'm still working on this one. I try to do routes every single day. Hisui Medal, the 7 Pokemon in the Hisui Pokedex. What's missing from the Hisui Dex? Or have I just not evolved it? I think you can technically have this platinum right now. Gym battle. I do not battle in gyms, so I do not have this medal complete. Oh, the evolution of Basculin. Yes, you're right. Ace Trainer. This is the biggest waste of time medal ever. If you have this, that's a grind. You just have to battle the team leaders a bunch of times. Unknowns. I do believe you can have this medal complete. I'm still missing 3 unknowns. Purifier is another medal I'm missing. I just don't want to spend dust. I could probably do this medal pretty easily, but I just don't. Ultra Hero medal, you cannot have this platinum. We haven't had that many releases, but you could theoretically have the Giovanni outfit if you did it 20. Have you seen the clips of the Europe road trip event? It actually does look pretty decent, Andrew. I agree. Galar medal, you can't have that complete. Paldea, and my Showcase Star medal, I have 14. I need to put in some effort. I need to find a showcase near me that like nobody drops into. And if I find that showcase, I feel like the odds of me winning are pretty high. Finally, the Friend Finder medal. This medal is like pretty impossible to do unless you really like force your friends to come back to Pokemon Go. I'm curious about my Pokedex and my unknowns. Let's look here. Hoenn? No, it would be Johto. So I am missing Unknown J, Unknown Q, and Unknown Z. Those are the 3 unknowns I'm missing. And in the shinies, I'm missing J, L. I'm missing L. I'm missing E. I'm missing P. I'm missing U, W. I'm missing X. Yeah, I'm missing a couple here. Chat, what else do you guys want to see? This is the time for you to ask me. Oh, recently registered? Shows me some recently registered Pokemon. Spinarak was recently registered. Interesting. Let me know what you want me to show off now, because I feel like I've shown off most of everything. I guess the last thing I haven't shown off is my Megas. I actually have a list of Megas that I'm missing, because I want to get a hundo of every Mega. I have a list on my computer that honestly hasn't been updated in a long time because I haven't got any. But I still don't have a Mega Caesar hundo, Mega Latios hundo, Mega Kangaskhan hundo, Mega Pinsir hundo, Mega Abomasnow hundo, Mega Absol hundo, Mega Sharpedo, Heracross, Lucario, Audino, or Kyogre. Those are all the hundos I'm missing. Shadow hundos. Okay, let me show Shadow hundos. My oldest Nundo. I can show you my oldest Nundo first. Oldest Nundo is a Charmander. Caught in 2020. Shadow hundos, I have 4. Entei, Gardevoir, Zubat, and Drilbur. Level 1s? Level 1 shinies, maybe? I have a Meowth, Lillipup, Tynamo, Burmy, Wimpod, Sunkern, Wooloo, Barboach, extra small level 1 Dupitor, Pikachu, Fungus. A lot of, oh my god, I have a lot of level 1 shinies. Squirtle, Beldum, Drowsy, Beldum, Larvitar, Venonat, Frigibax, Munna, Carablast, Staryu, Unknown, Golett, Bagon, Staryu, Mankey. Wow, I have a lot of these. When do these end? Oh my god. Yeah, chat, I have a lot of level 1 shinies. Let me go through the list here. I did show my Nundos, chat. My Gengar collection. This is my Gengar collection. I have a Greyley Gengar. I have this Hundo costume Gengar. This is a Gmax Gengar. I don't have a shiny Gmax Gengar. I'm missing that. And none of my Gmaxes are good. I have this costume. I have a shiny with the hat. Another Gmax. This is a powered up Gmax Gengar, actually. And my Hundo Gmax Gengar. I can show my Gmaxes. I don't have anything too crazy for Gmax, to be honest. A lot of it is toxicity. I have some Rillabooms. This is Osaka background Rillabooms. None of these are good. This one, though, is a 96. I have a Toxtricity. I have a Delightful Days background Inteleon, 96. Actually pretty good. Some average IVs here. 98 Laprases. A 98 yeah, I don't have anything too crazy for Gmax, to be honest. Gen 1 shinies? I went through all my Gen 1 shinies. How many non-traded hundos? That's an interesting question. Chat, I've gone through my hundos, shundos, all my shinies, all my nundos, all my maxed out Pokemon. So if you want to see that stuff, I recommend you could just pop back in the stream, and on YouTube you can go back and see that. But if you have questions about specific stuff, I can dive deeper. Like non-traded hundos is an interesting one. Non-traded hundos, 340. That's a lot. That's a lot of hundos. I did not expect. And then the amount of traded ones, 100. Wow. So high ratio on non-traded hundos. Legendary hundos and raid and 4-star. 24 legendaries from raids, hundos. And that's a total. Somebody can do that math, but I've done about 7,000 legendary raids. What was that? I've done about 7,000 legendary raids, and what's the math on that? What are the odds on that? Hello, lucky friends from Otto. I was wondering if I can do a lucky trade. Yes, Ethan. Ethan, can you DM me on Twitter or on Instagram and say, yo, let's lucky trade? My shiny costume Snorlaxes. I don't have any shiny costume Snorlaxes. The GOAT is live. What's up? 21k grunts defeated. Chat, again, if anyone has any questions about specific things, I can dive in. Somebody asked me what trade bait is. Trade bait is like Pokemon that I would be willing to just like give away and use as trade bait. Like, you know, some people might just want to do a bunch of like mirror trades for these Pikachus. Some of these have backgrounds. Like there's a background shinies. My girlfriend's trying to call me right now. Gmax. This is just a far-fetched. Don't know why this is in here. Like, I don't really need to just trade bait, but I have a lot of like, these are like Eevees with the Explorer hat. One's from Madrid. One's from India. Snorlax with the hat. I do pay for storage. I could show you shiny costumes. These are all the backgrounds for Totodile from this Calm Day. This is just a random extra large shiny unknown question mark. I just think this is funny. Just a giant exclamation point. Just a giant exclamation point. This is the Team Instinct. This right here is crazy. Like if I got a shiny of this, I would 100%. I should best buddy this, to be honest. This thing is cool. Yeah, just like I have some Rotom fans in here. Just different types of Rotoms that I could trade away. Dialgas. All of these have the move. A bunch of Dialgas with the move. These Dialgas have the background, LA. Yeah, this is kind of like what... They got some Enigma backgrounds here from LA Tour. These are just like trade bait Pokemon. Like if somebody's looking for somebody to trade, I'm like, you know, check out all these like interesting, you know, Pokemon I have that you might want. I guess I could remove Skiddo from trade bait because I'm going to do a storage collection. A couple different Furfrou form changes, Mudbray. A lot of background Zacians from all the different Go Fests. Same with Zamazentas. Should probably transfer some of those. Charcadet with the background. I did my best buddy collection. Show all my Krabbies. Do you want all my shiny Krabbies? I have 3 shiny Krabbies. Costume, cutest costumes. Somebody asked for my shiny costumes, so we'll go through my shiny costumes. So we have the Sunglasses Squirtle. Shout out to Kevin for trading me this. I never ended up getting it. Butterfree with the bow. A bunch of Pikachus. We already went through the Pikachus, but we do have the Popstar Pikachu. That one's pretty cute, I would say. We have the Pikachu from Worlds. We have the Captain's Pikachu. I'm just going to scroll through the Pikachus because personally I don't really care too much about Pikachus. What else? What else do we have here? Gengar with the hat. We have Flower Crown Chanseys. Lapras with the bow. A couple of those. Is that a level 1 Lapras with the bow? That's kind of crazy, actually. Eevee with the crown. Eevee with the crown. 2 crowned Eevees. Aerodactyl with the satchel. Satchel Dactyl. A bunch of those. Flower Crown Pichu. Okay, a lot of those. Flower Crown Togepi. Espeon with a scarf. This is the Sun Scarf Espeon and Moon Scarf Umbreon. That's a level 1, actually. That's pretty cool. Stanler. Litwick Sableye with the costume. This is actually an absolutely sick costume. Sempasuchel Duskull. Glasses Absol. Pumpkin Piplup. Flower Crown Happiny. This, whatever this thing is. Backwards Hat Croagunk. Cubchoo. Punkaboos. I have the extra large Punkaboo. Why does bro hate Pika so much? I just think it's just so overrated. Phalanx. Costume Phalanx. I got a bunch of those. Holy. Okay, wait. Are we done? And that's it. Okay, that's it. Those are all my costume shinies. Not the most amount. Again, I'm not the biggest costume hunter. So if a costume shiny comes out, I'm not going to go crazy for it. I think that's it, chat. Thinking about it now, like, is there anything else I can cover? I don't think so. Is there anything else you guys want to see? I've covered pretty much everything. When you become the world's most recognizable, I don't think he's the most. Pikachu is one of the world's most recognizable characters, but it is not the most. And I feel like there is. I feel like that's literally the definition of being overrated. Like, no one can stand for being the most recognizable. Luxray and Gabites. Okay, Gabites. I remember the Gabite I had to make my buddy. This is the only Gabite I have, and this is the Gabite I made my buddy when I lost that challenge. Luxrays. I have all these Luxrays. I have 3 shinies from Comday, and a Great League and an Ultra League one, and a 98. No Hundo. Shundos from raids. The only Shundo from a raid is Cresselia. Would be Dark Moon. This is my only Shundo from a raid. Metals, we already went through metals. Riolus, I can show you my Riolus. Electivires, Legacy Move Pokemon. I can show you backgrounds. Let me do backgrounds, actually. 300 backgrounds, okay? So we have Might and Mastery background. This is the background of the teams. We have Eevee with the Delightful Days. A bunch of Eevees from the India and the Madrid City Safari. Let me see. Let me just scroll through these here. Articuno, Delightful Days. Articuno, Delightful Days. Zapdos. The Totodile from Delightful Days. We got 1 shiny, actually, which is cool. Elekid with the electric background. These are the backgrounds for the Reggie event we had. Kyogre with the wild area background. Skunky with a... I just got a Skunky with a Might and Mastery. Interesting. Pasadena Dialgas and Dialga Origins. And same with Pasadena Palkia and Palkia Origins. Regigigas with that background. We got the Enigma Tepig. We got some Enigma Purloin, Enigma Pidove, Enigma Baldor, Enigma Woobat, Enigma Timber, Enigma Temple, Enigma Sandile, Enigma Darmanitan, Scraggy. I think I got 1 of every Enigma, actually, thinking about it now. We do have white background Curum. Some are shiny. This is the Enigma, or this is the dark background Curum. There's white, and then this is dark background, which is pretty cool. This one has a background, too. This is white background, white Curum. This is a London background. Wow, what a great background, actually. Thinking about it now, London, I think the best backgrounds we've had were probably London, New York, London 2022, 2. London 2022, New York 2022, and Paris 2024 or 2025, I'd say. Marini with Might and Mastery, Jangmo-o. We got the background. This is actually a really nice background. The Madrid background Solgaleo. Lunar background Lunala. What is this background? This was the Sendai background. Wow, I forget this one. Paris. Yeah, I think Paris was one of the best. I'm taking that Enigma Shiny Sandile so fast, PG. This is a global background. These are Osaka background Rillabooms. Toxicity with the wild area background. Zacian with... Honestly, I have Zacians of every background. I have Paris. I went to all 3. Same with Zamazentas. Regieleki with that background. With the... Regidrago. Quaxley with the background. Charcadet. And a couple fused backgrounds as well. So, yeah, those are all my backgrounds, chat. Those are all my backgrounds. Madrid background. I think Madrid, I would say the best backgrounds, Paris, London, Madrid, New York, the first New York background. That's what I would say are the best backgrounds. And then maybe like something crazy like Korea had some backgrounds. The Stamp Rally background was pretty good too. Taipei had a cool background, actually. The thing, I already showed my shiny backgrounds. I don't really have any anyway. I have like 4. Yeah, these are all my shiny backgrounds. Global. New York. Osaka. Global. Dual Destin. Might and Mastery. Pasadena. This is, oh, these are 2 different years. This is this year's Pasadena. That was the year before. Honestly, the LA backgrounds are not that good. I feel like they could choose something more iconic for the LA background, like, I don't know, a beach or something. I think that's it, chat. I think that's it. I don't really know if some people want to see my one-time mythicals. I could show those off real quick, but I think that's it. I don't really know if I have anything else. Unless there's anything I've missed, let me know. Genesect, Darkrai, Celebi, Melmetal, Mew. This is a rank 1, technically, based on the IVs you can get. Deoxys, Melmetal, Meloetta, Hoopa, Zarude. Yeah, those are my myths. Those are my mythies. My mythics. How many Roar of Time Dialgas do I have? 23 Dialgas with Roar of Time and 22 Palkias with Roar of Time. Most hated Pokemon, Sunny Cherim or Gorbis. Those two. Those two. Hundo Melmetal, yeah, you know it. That's not that hard of a Hundo to get, to be honest, because it's free to open your Melton box. How many hours in gyms do I have? I'm currently I have like 4,000 hours. I don't have that many hours in gyms. I am like not a crazy gym guy. You forgot to show us your Enigma Shiny Sandile. Bro, but somebody ban Andrew. No, I'm going to... Dude, my editor PG says he has one and he's going to trade it to me. Show us the creators in your friends list. Okay. That's an interesting... Okay, we got the Trainer Club. Should we send him a gift? Sure, we'll send him a gift. We got the Trainer Club. Druv, which... he's technically a creator. This was the community ambassador who took me around in India. Fuzz and stuff. I don't know if this is a creator. I might have just accidentally tagged them. Golf. This was a TikTok creator. Don't know if he still makes content. Home Slice Henry. You know it. Yaroon. If you don't follow Yaroon, he makes great shorts and YouTube content. Yonkis. We got JT Valor on the friends list. He's got the Volcanion. Mark, this is a photographer for Pokemon GO who does a lot of photos. Who is this? I don't know who that is. I'm not 100% sure. Mystic 7 with his Shabumbo. Shabundo #1 is Zacian. The cruise ship. The Wiglet lover himself. True Inferno. This is Princess, Brandon Ton's girlfriend. Zoe. Hopefully Zoe's doing all right with her child. 8-Bit. We got Corona, Alan Surprise, Zoe's husband. Awesome Adam. Billy again. I don't know why he's still there. Casual Coops, the Casual. C. Millen. Count Jinsala. Fleece King. I wonder who you guys are going to think I'm missing here. Jay Butters, Gorilla Grip, Ian Waterfall, JT Gilly, Yuri from Japan, Cricket, Lander Alpha, Masterful 27, Mountains for Bandy, Pokemon Master Holly. I don't even think she plays anymore, so I could maybe delete her. Pogo Lust, Pogo Milo UK, Purple Kyogre. I did show JT Valor. Schaefer Quest, Tony TM, new friend actually. Trainer Tips, dude. Nick never sends gift. Trainer Tips Nick never sends gift. I don't even know why I have him on my friends list, but Zionic. I don't think Zionic plays anymore, so and then yeah, there's Zionic, so yeah. That's kind of the full list, chat. I guess my oldest Pokemon in my account is a shiny Alakazam. I got rid of my starter. Haven't seen Brandon. Did Brandon remove me? I think Brandon removed me. I had Brandon. I think he deleted me, which is fine. I know Brandon grinds hard, so I don't really care to be on his list. Can I friend request you? I have no space on my friends list right now. I look like Barry from the New Kids Turbo. I'll look that up. What is that? I do not look like that. Do I? I guess because I have a mustache. Trainer Club. Yeah, Billy Lutz's Trainer Club. Yeah, exactly. Brandon recycles. Honestly, I don't need to be on Brandon's friends list. It's enough pressure. I'm on Princess. Princess keeps me. That's how I connect with them. That's how I join their raids, just through Princess. Anyway, chat. I think that's it. That is it. That is my entire Pokemon Go collection. I don't think I could have gone any more in depth than that. So hopefully you enjoyed that stream. If you like streams like this, just kind of chilling and talking and stuff like that, like let me know. I'm definitely going to focus more on doing the IRL streams where we go out into the world and play Pokemon Go. But if you like these streams, let me know. We will be back streaming 2 p.m. on Saturday for Fossil Research Day, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Mark it on the calendars. You can actually go to the live section of my channel and ping for notifications, so you'll get notified when we go live. But we're going to be doing a fun challenge. We're not just playing Research Day normally. I'm actually bringing a challenge for Pokemama. She doesn't know about it. I don't know if she's still watching this, but she doesn't know about it. So it's going to be a fun little surprise. And I don't know what the winner gets. I need to come up with a surprise for the winner. Maybe chat can decide. But anyway, doing this stream once a year after GoFest, not a bad idea, Iron. I would consider doing that. And some Q&A streams. Yeah, I would do a Q&A stream, to be honest. I'll put it on my list. I have some stream ideas. If you guys ever have like ideas of like different streams you want to see, let me know, because we're diving into the world of streaming now. So let me mark it down here. Q&A live. Okay, I'm gonna go message Niantic and tell them to allow us to TM on moves for the raid day. So hopefully my efforts work out for that. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And we will catch you all on Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Pop in the stream, say what's up. It's gonna be a really fun one. I think it's gonna be a really fun one. And of course, we'll have Gabby back there ripping the camera and all that stuff. So